All right, then here we are on again, I hope. Do you guys see anything?
Yep, I see a
I
drop
see
there.
a monster.
Yes,
Yes, a drop there.
lovely. The true master
and
of Australia.
another synonymous is a basic.
Excuse you?
No, I won't.
And thus started the I was about to say Austro-Belgian War.
I think you've already had one of those, but a different Austro.
Yeah, that didn't go so well, but let's try the proper Austro. I mean, you could just drop emus everywhere and you'll win. It's Belgium after all.
I mean, we might send them some camels. That'll fix them.
We already have camels.
Camel by camel.
How do you have camels?
So,
Well, when people from the Middle East immigrate, what do you think they bring them with?
Oh, well, in that case, we'll drop you some Middle Easterners.
We already have those.
you drop them camel by camel. And dancing cat girls. That's actually a pretty good song if we look away from the fucking meme. So, how's your weekend been, guys? Or how's your Halloween been?
Yeah. Sleeping.
Wow.
Nice.
I slept most of mine.
Well, I spent the time hanging out with a close collective, and turns out that the what's the fucking my contest submission was the one that won. Woohoo! Perfect score.
Nice. Show him. Show this. Show it.
I don't know how to show
you want
pictures.
Trym to fuck with OBS?
I am not going to do that. Fuck. I bet like
Yeah, I forgot.
yes. Hey, you can show it in the Trym's Art Check Discord, guys. Hey, join the Sultans of Chaudelet Discord and come see my stuff.
Where did you post it? Like in Art Wall?
Trym's Art Check. I have my own channel there.
I don't have the link to this Discord.
You're in the Discord.
Yes.
Oh, you sure about it?
You're
Yes.
literally talking in it.
Well, looks like I'm no longer
wait.
top boomer here.
When he mean Trym's Discord, he mean the Sultan. So yes, I know. I understood that he has his own Discord.
I said this. I said the Sultan's Discord.
He has his own channel in the Sultan's Discord.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, good times. I was gonna repost it there just to be certain that it's there.
And the last one you post on the Trym Art Shack thing is like a goo zombie.
Yes, and here is the my entry in the Halloween art contest. Wasn't any prizes, but bragging rights and perfect score is good enough for me.
So he did not post this.
Well, they posted now. See?
No, yes.
You were just being too early, man. You were premature.
Stop being a Norwegian again.
I'd rather die than not be Norwegian. Or Texan. That's a good second. Freed. Fuck you, Frenchie. That's the most common insult on this place.
How many entry was it in the contest?
I lost count, but there were around 10 of us, and there were some really good ones there too.
Nice.
But I'm the only one who got like all three judges giving me perfect score, and I was like, yeah! Did not expect it at all, but fuck yeah.
Now, hopefully that brings some more attention here.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Bring some money to my Kickstarter, man.
Excuse you?
No, I won't.
Oh.
Bloody Frenchies taking credit for white people's work again.
Give the goddamn Belgians an inch and they'll take it all, I swear to God.
I like it deep.
I noticed. I hope you guys aren't hearing the goddamn wind outside my windows, because turns out The gods of the storm just wanted to blow everything.
Unfortunately, we can hear the Belgians outside.
Oh, well, I mean, you can't help that. It's like cats in the middle of the night just meowing.
I'm not outside.
Oh. The hell's all
I'm
that?
inside your head.
Oh, wait, so I'm hallucinating Belgians now?
No.
Christ.
Yeah.
I'm just here temporarily in your head because it's filthy and it stinks.
Oh, so you like to be in smelly, stinky places. The more you know.
Sometimes, but only temporarily.
Yeah, just enough
When I
to
want to shit or piss, for example.
just enough to beat off and leave. You got the weirdest fetish. Here on Trym's Art Check, we only talk about peak culture. A good thing we named it Shack because that's the kind of a way we talk, at least. Give memories
Could
of
have-
just people bootlegging fucking moonshine.
You could have called it shag.
No, that's after what? Oh yeah, by the way, Prime Knight managed to finally pay off his car now, so he no longer has car debts. Hooray!
Congratulations. I'm jealous because he had a pizza. And now I want a pizza.
Well, then go get a pizza.
Ah, money.
Make
Always
one.
a problem.
Easy to make one. Very easy to make one.
Yeah, but still.
Lazy?
I can. I prefer not to spend money. I prefer to, yeah, keep the money as long as possible.
Know that feeling. Also, I've been watching some of the trailers for the new Resident Evil remake, Resident Evil 4, and honestly, damn, it looks good.
That's the one with the Spanish things and Leon.
Yeah, the Spanish flu. I mean, the Las Plagas.
Spanish flu, yeah.
Honestly, it looks pretty good, and Resident Evil 4 is what got me into Resident Evil. Always like monster parasites and shit.
The setting is also pretty scary, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like a town or a village contaminated and all.
Yeah.
And angry angry peasant go at you with pitchforks and
Yeah. I hear you have nobility in your blood. Oh no, the peasants are revolting.
Yeah, that's exactly that, Prime Knight. Greetings, stranger.
Yeah, oh, that's one of the best memes. Welcome, stranger. Under my coat, I got enough ammunition to overthrow a small country.
And he does.
Oh yeah, he literally fucking does.
I always imagine the guy, just running ahead of you, and for 10 minutes he's panting like and waiting for you.
Fucking Christ, the shit I do for money. Well, it beats prostitution. Yeah, keep it down. Right now, I'm just doing a little bit of extra shading and highlights to see how it looks. Just to make certain. And also, my autistic attention to detail is one of the reasons why I got points. Yay! So you see, guys, be autistic about things. That's how you win.
Just don't try to be autistic about relationships. That's not winning.
No, that's a horrible experience. from what I've heard.
Fucking awful, man. Do not recommend.
Oop. Goddamn fucking wind.
Bloody thing.
Yeah, guess it can blow me. Heyo.
Oh, for God's sake.
By the way, Trym, what's your next project after this monstrosity?
I mean, either going for something mythological, folklore, another meme. Though Discord, I want me to draw her like a cat girl motorcycler, from what I could reckon.
Ah! I think that's what I said on the Discord.
Yes, I noticed. I'm not good at drawing motorcycles, so maybe the challenge would be good for me. And also, I can draw her without drawing her face.
That's funny that she found my comment so
Yeah,
so spot on that she wanted not to this.
she added me on the Discord. Like, maybe, just maybe. I mean, maybe. Hey, I can maybe do a little crossover. There's this one anime I watched a few years ago, or I didn't finish watching. I watched a bit of it, and there's this one Dullahan chick, basically a headless rider, and it's a motorcycle chick with no head, but she uses a cat-themed motorcycle helmet instead of a head. So maybe I'll do something like that. What do you think,
The
Besek?
mystery is pretty impatient to see the cat girl.
Also, it might be good to get some practice on drawing something feminine. That isn't an absolute fucking abomination, I mean. Let's see. Also on Sunday, I'm going to be having another art stream with James Craig. We're going to talk a bit about his book as well as the Cyberpunk Edge Runners anime. Or just Cyberpunk in general. Good show.
I watched Edge Runner, and that was something.
Yeah, it gets pretty fucking sad. But I kind of like it. It fits. And it's also made me realize if I'm going to choose one cyberpunk dystopia, I'm choosing fucking Deus Ex Human Revolution. Or Mankind Divided.
I always prefer the Human Evolution.
Yeah. Deus Ex is a really good game, too.
Yep.
Sure, there's no goddamn melee in it. I wish you could just punch people, but no, you can't. You need to use some kind of energy bar. Bro, I can't punch you without my protein bars, bro. But that's my only complaint. That's my only complaint with Deus Ex Human Revolution. I can't use a melee button. Other than that, it's fucking amazing. I love it.
I prefer the Human Evolution than Mankind Divided.
I hear it's a bit more combat focused. I have Mankind Divided, but I haven't gotten to playing it yet. But I really want to get into it.
Well, maybe they corrected, but also it was so buggy. Oh my god. Yeah, the game crashed. The game has like artifact in middle of a place or scene or something. Yeah, and the story is it's not that it's bad, but I don't know, something wrong with it. Like it does not click like Human Evolution.
Well, it seems to be dealing more with open revolution rather than subterfuge, as is the usual Deus Ex games. From what I've understood of the old ones, it's more of a one man against a conspiracy.
And I forgot also the map of the city you in. Oh my god. You spend so much time running everywhere to do the quest and all. Oh, I hated it.
I mean,
it's like you have a place or a city, a whole city that is a hub, actually, some kind of a hub.
All right.
And oh my god, it's annoying. You could also do that in Human Evolution, run everywhere to do the quest and give the quest and get XP, get stuff, get blah,
Yeah,
blah,
I
blah, blah,
love
blah.
that part.
But you could, how to say that? There was not like one special designated area when you had to always go to give your quest.
The quest is only one guy or place?
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
At least mostly.
I mean, as long as I can maneuver the place without too many issues, I won't complain, but I can't really make a decision without having played the game. So.
Yeah.
Bleach is here.
Hey, Bleach!
If you can have it in Steam sale or something, maybe worth a shot, like $20.
Well, we do have a couple of Americans in chat. Just a heads up, guys. The tards in England have fucked with daylight savings again. So that's going to change the time of Sultans for us. Should be, I think it's an hour later for all of us now.
All right.
What?
Yeah, daylight savings has turned its ugly head again.
Yeah.
One of the most useless goddamn things because, we need it for farmers and shit, but farmers could just get up 1 hour
Farmers
earlier.
are smart. They'll get up an hour earlier. Farmers don't get up at a specific time anyway. The farmers get up at daybreak. They've done that as long as farming's existed.
Yeah.
Farmers, there's a reason farmers keep roosters within earshot of the house. It's because, oh fuck, the rooster's start is bullshit. Time to get up and farm.
Yep. Loud mouth, motherfucker. Just to have something to hate, you know? That's the most effective way to wake up. Just find something you hate making noises. Let's see.
Well, it's part of the value of roosters. The other value is that they make more chickens, but...
Bezek, you need to move next to me.
If you want to get woken up at 2 in the morning, sure.
Yeah, sure. So I can beat you up.
I'm sensing some minor hostilities, but...
That wouldn't work. You're French.
Yeah.
I'm not French.
You would never win a fight at all because you're French.
Not French again.
I'll stop calling you French when you stop calling me a Swede.
Oh, come on. I just said it once today.
Once.
Once today.
Today. I hear several issues with this.
How many times have you called me French today? At least 10.
Yeah, but you called me Swede when you came on here before you launched the stream, so that shit counts too.
One Swede equal 10 French, that's it.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, that sounds about right.
Don't you agree, Prime Knight? Yeah, I think the fur looks great. Good. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit more here. I made a little mistake on the fur area here because I ended up, without noticing it, I had turned down the opacity on the brush so it became a bit more smudged. But if I had a little bit more there, it'd just look kind of good. This is the negative side of being autistically focused on details. Like, shit like this will bother you forever.
Poor Trym.
Yeah. Hey, look,
say the line.
A polar drop bear.
A polar drop bear?
The winterized edition. Let's see. All right.
So I see that you're doing the Netflix edition.
Pain. Well, actually, the Netflix edition would be all black, or if it was a ginger, non-existent.
Speaking of Netflix, you've seen, guys, that Henry Cavill dropped off Witcher TV show?
Yep, I did.
Ooh, yeah.
And honestly, I'm proud that he did so because he's one of those guys who's like, okay, shit, you don't want to do a proper job, then fuck you. I like Henry Cavill for this.
I know I shouldn't, but I'm still baffled that the writer of the show hated the source material. Like, why are you doing that?
I mean, it was obvious from the fucking get-go. But then
It's
again,
like
these
Doctor Who.
idiots have no respect for the fucking. Actually, it's a fucking honor that they would have been given this, but they're like, no, I don't like this because it offends
Yeah,
my
but remember how for Doctor
sensibility.
Who, the writer and the female doctor never actually liked Doctor Who, unlike what was his name?
David Tennant?
Ah, shit. No, the doctor, dark-haired one, new series.
Are you talking about Matt Smith, Capaldi? Oh, Christopher Eccleston?
No, none of them. The other one.
There are so many.
You gotta be more specific than dark-haired.
Well, that excludes Matt Smith.
He's dark-haired.
Matt Smith is pretty good in Game of Thrones, House of
Oh,
Dragon.
fuck.
Matt Smith's a
That's
good
maybe
actor.
the only thing I really enjoyed in the show was this
Tennant,
character.
fucking David Tennant.
I did say David Tennant.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Anyway, David Tennant. David Tennant actually liked the Doctor Who as a kid. He loved it.
Yeah. Which is why he is the best doctor ever.
Unlike that stupid blonde bimbo who slept her way into the job.
The worst goddamn actor I've seen. I mean, she's good at she's really good at one role, being an annoying cunt. Just look at her Black Mirror, her job when she played
acting.
Oh yeah, true. She's just being herself. I mean, just look at the Black Mirror episode where she's the wife/ex-wife. Man, she's such a good role, being a hateable bitch.
Yep, she's just a skank.
Me no likey.
I'm okay with the actors or writers, I don't know, who are not like super fan of the thing, but they are still at least interested in or respect the original thing.
Yeah, that's what matters. You don't have to be the blood fat.
Which is none of
Yeah.
the stupid bimbo or the replacement. And the art track is not the place to tell you about what I think of the replacement.
No.
But it's not good.
Nah, we can discuss shit like what how people just seem to abandon creativity and integrity for just
actually
quick
what I can say about the new one is if the bimbo was brought in for political reasons, holy crap. The new one was brought in nothing but political reasons. Like, even the political reasons they chose, there are better people who match the political requirements they were looking for, who can at least bloody act.
Wait, wasn't that guy actually one of the boy toys of the showrunner?
I have no idea. All I know is that it's hideous. And the new Rose Tyler, ugliest woman I've ever seen.
We have a new Rose Tyler.
Yes. Ugliest woman I've ever seen, Trym.
It's funny because Trym's channel is becoming like a constant podcast that we do together on my channel. I'm okay with a little politics.
Yeah, as long as it's within the proper channels.
Was theoretically always a space to talk about media, which is why I'm being very careful with the words I'm using.
Exactly. As you always should be, Bezek.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, good, because it never happened.
Yeah, what never happened? No idea what you're talking about.
When you were when we were on the drunk stream, like you were saying so many insults per minute.
I mean, it's Bezek. He can cuss you out as he breathes.
Yeah, there was like almost no other word than slurs.
A highly enjoyable thing. You should get yourself a girlfriend who's into humiliation. You'd make a perfect pair.
Do you think I have a choice?
I pronounce you husband and wife.
Bleach Demon, the new doctor will have a rubber teeny at the TARDIS. Christ.
I think it's Bleach thinks that there'll be something as sophisticated as a rubber dinghy.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like a. Nah, I'm not gonna say it. No, that would be too much.
Maybe they will use the Sardong.
Do you really think they have the balls to handle that kind of power?
The problem is that they don't have balls.
Exactly.
Also,
The new Rhodes Tyler does, though.
Don't remind me, please. Talk about something else. Banished. Rose Tyler was the fucking best girl next door character. Of course, Martha Rose was my favorite because she was just.
I mean, she was pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I said Martha Rose. I mean Martha Jones. Fuck.
Yeah.
It was Martha Jones, right?
Martha Jones was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of, yeah, there's never been a strong black woman on Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Excuse you?
What about the chick who single-handedly spent a fucking year in post-apocalypse master alternate future to fucking spread seeds of fucking hope to save the goddamn world from the master? No. Martha did not just spend a year just walking around sacrificing friends, family, herself just to save the fucking future.
Yeah, they wouldn't. It's almost as if they never watched the show.
Yeah, weird. You know, just like Kathleen Kennedy saying that Star Wars doesn't have several books with 400 pages of fucking stories. Yeah, because the Yuuzhan Vong War never fucking happened, bitch.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite, now that I'm jumping again, expanded universe lores is the Yuuzhan Vong War. A bunch of pain-addicted, extragalactic, religiously fanatic, psychopathic aliens with bioorganic technology.
Right.
It is
Interesting.
fucking metal. They just get in the galaxy.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, they get in the galaxy, wreck shit with fucking weapons that are described like plasma erupting like volcanoes, with gravity-bending animals pushing their ships forward. It's fucking awesome.
Very interesting.
Yeah. And also, they're completely severed from the Force, so it's like the Jedi have a hard time fighting these guys. I'm thinking
I have a question for you, Bezek. Oh, sorry, Trym, go ahead.
That's right. I was just about to say that the Yuuzhan Vong War seems like they fit more in Warhammer 40k than they fit in Star Wars.
You were saying, Chris?
Yeah, I have a question for you, and I will not go into detail because it's a Trym's channel, but I can at least ask this question and all, and maybe you are aware that. Have you heard of the Lola case in France, Bezek?
The
Lola. It's a little girl of 12 years old.
Oh no, not this one! Please, not here.
We've heard of it. We've heard of it.
Okay,
that shit
sorry,
just
yeah.
makes me angry. God.
Yeah, I was just asking,
Fucking
and
damn it.
maybe you plan to cover it?
We have.
Okay, maybe I missed a stream or something. Because I have not seen. I'm sorry, I have a job. I'm not like an Australian like you. So yeah.
Self-employed,
French,
he means.
I don't believe it.
I'm not French.
He's Belgian.
But yeah, I was curious because
really.
I was speaking about that with Bleach and he haven't heard of it, and I was thinking maybe I should.
It came up on the Lotus Eaters, so I just mentioned it in passing, and we moved on because we were already
Black pills.
watching for that kind of thing.
But I have maybe a few things to specify to you about how the case is handled in France and Europe.
Maybe we can talk about that on Saturday.
Yeah, because I'm very curious about how the way you search things and cover things, and cross-reference and also yeah. I was curious about that. I will give you a few information and maybe some clue to what search and what analyze in the European way of thinking and handling such events. Because there are
Retarded is
some
my
very
guess.
disturbing things. And not about the
Yeah,
case itself,
one
it's
way of
how
saying
it's covered and all.
We can just say on this
So
channel it's retarded, and we'll deal with it on Saturday.
yeah,
Yeah.
I will give a few information or something in DM.
Yeah.
There is no French beer, Prime Night. There is no French beer. They're all awful.
Shit, speaking of beer.
Wait for it.
Yep, wait for it. Wait for it. Hold on.
Tick, tick. There we
Oh.
go.
Oh, it went everywhere. It was glorious.
That's what she said?
Indeed. Oh man, that's what the blonde fat. That's what the blonde fan fiction doctor said when she got the role.
I thought that was how she got the role.
Yeah.
Never
Basically.
tasted Swedish beer, but I urge you to try Belgian beer.
Belgian
If
is
you need-
good. Swedish beer is actually pretty decent. Danish beer
5.2,
works.
assuming that's percent by volume. That tastes pretty nice. Though one day I do want to try ridiculous percent beer just for shits and giggles.
So you have to try Belgian beer.
Belgian has a lot of good beer, especially try their medium dark Bayers. Bayers.
Eh.
How the fuck do you say the word? We say Bayet in Norwegian.
What are you talking about? Beer?
Yeah. Bayers. Bayer
The
beer.
thing is, I used
Oh.
to want to go to so many places in Europe. But now I'm like,
And
I'm going to go from Texas to Florida, and that's it.
Yeah. Drop by Alabama just to see if we get shot or not.
I mean, we'll be fine.
Yeah, well. Just don't wear anything blue, I guess.
so if you didn't know, in Belgium we have a lot of beer that are higher than 10%.
Yeah, baby.
During the drunk stream, I had the homemade beer. The half dark beer I was drinking was a 10, almost 11%er. We used like 2 kilos of 4 kilos of honey divided on 60 liters of liquid. Good shit.
To try more liquor, but it's all ridiculously overpriced in Australia. Because all the good shit has to be important, and importing it's a pain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, liquor kind of sucks. I'm more of a beer guy anyway.
Well, I want to try some decent scotch, some decent whiskey.
Mushroom da.
Yeah, because
I'm
the
like,
challenge is finding some whiskey that doesn't taste like complete shite.
I'm more like a cocktail guy, to be honest.
Like some of the whiskey I've tried, like I don't know what it tastes like because it just tastes like burning.
Well, it's a nice taste depending on the situation though.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't taste it.
Oh yeah, the burning sensation you thought. Okay, I thought you meant that it
Yeah.
had the burnt wood taste.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't taste the burnt wood. All I could taste was the burning.
I see.
And a general ugh.
Oh yeah. Well, at least it's bad. No matter how bad a whiskey can get, at least it's not as bad as a fucking Jägermeister. That fucking sucks.
I've never tried Jägermeister.
It's just, I don't know. It's not
quite
good.
liked it.
I
liked it.
The thing about Jägermeister, it's a real hit and miss. Either you really like it or you fucking hate it. My brother loves it. I despise it. Of course, that makes it easy.
Bad, isn't it?
Yeah, but it makes it easy to get him Christmas gifts to sleep. Buy him a fucking liter of the Jägermeister and we're good. Why
Standard.
liter? Because metric system rules.
Well, yeah, it really does.
Yep.
It's a shame that it doesn't have the history and the fun, but at least it's coherent.
Yeah. But I'm
Like,
only
a lot
biased
of
to the metric
Americans are like,
system.
"Oh, I don't get it," until you explain to them that a centimeter, a cubic centimeter, is a milliliter, which is a gram, and then they're like, "Oh."
It's
So
all really well
rather than having
connected.
to transition between ounces to fluid ounces to hogsheads to pounds
To
to
stones.
tons to stones, you just go 1 to 1 to 1.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Exactly.
Fireball tastes like fireball. Was challenged with a fireball Mintu shot, almost vomit. Oh god,
Everyone's like,
dude.
all I know is that 3 feet is a meter. But it isn't. It's close enough for approximation, but it isn't.
Just use a regular foot is all I'm saying. Sir, how do we measure
Yeah, the
this?
only thing wrong
Give me
with
your
the
foot.
metric system is that it's French.
Yeah. But then again, the French have two positives. One, it's the metric system. Two, their stories. I mean, I just fucking love a good bande dessinée whenever I have a chance. I have a few translated here. Really good stuff.
Don't forget that bande dessinée is also Belgium.
Okay, never mind. Then it's a Belgian positive. Fuck you, Frenchies. At least you have the metric system.
It said French and Belgian, but most people say, "Oh, it's French," but no, it's like half-half.
All right, fair enough.
There should be a law against France. Wait, what?
I mean, based. Am I allowed to say that? Let's see. How does this look? Nice. I just love messing with the goddamn layers. Let's see. Of course, I started talking about whiskey. I got the whiskey in my jars, whiskey in the jar song in my head.
Whiskey, Johnny.
Let's see.
For me, I have the Dropkick Murphys song "Kiss Me, I'm Shit-Faced."
Well, Dropkick Murphys' best song is "Kickstart My Heart."
Kickstart my dick. Wait, what?
I can kick you in the dick. Tama Carey.
Oh, look, another funny things from French YouTuber.
What?
So apparently, a few leftist YouTuber from the movie sphere, like cinema critics, are accused or suspected to like underage person.
Oh, well, we knew that. They're French.
Doesn't really surprise me, to be honest. I mean, have you seen
The,
Cuties?
the funny thing is they are, you know, the most vocal one about canceling people and left values and inclusion and diversity and
Yeah,
blah
but
blah
it
blah.
just goes to show that the people who
I bet they
shriek
sit
most
there
of
banging on about anime too.
I'm just gonna say it like this: the people who go around virtue signaling the hardest are usually the worst kind of people because they feel like they have to compensate for the shit they do.
Well, I found that like the people who scream most about anime and hentai being pedophilic, almost always the ones most likely to actually get caught.
Yep.
I should maybe ask you to investigate Trym's computer then.
Excuse me, what
Oh
now?
no, Trym likes it. He don't. No, it's the ones who scream about it being evil that are the ones that you
Oh,
later find
okay, sorry.
have an issue with real children.
I'll let that
I'm a
one slide,
little-
Chris. I'll let that one
Sorry,
slide for
a bit-
now.
He's Australian. He doesn't speak proper English.
I speak proper English.
No, you're not speaking proper English.
I will have you know that I speak the true language of the gods, British English,
What happened
No,
to the
you're
Queen's
not.
English? Oh, wait.
the King's English.
Yeah.
No, it's still the Queen, her eternal holy majesty.
Yeah, she's merely just sleeping now. Finally. Getting
Exactly.
some
Sleeping
well-deserved
until
rest.
the true Queen of England is sleepy again until the day she is needed, which may not be fucking long. And yes, I am aware that that is the legend of King Arthur.
Yep. So what you're saying is that Queen Elizabeth is King Arthur gender bent.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Anyway, I've seen that anime. No, not Queen Liz, but I have seen an anime with a gender bent King Arthur.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I haven't seen it. I've heard about it. And I have researched it, but
Yes.
never actually seen it.
7 Deadly Sin? No?
No, Fate's Day Night.
Because
Yeah,
I know that in 7 Deadly Sin there is the Arthur.
There's an Arthur,
And
right?
Merlin and all.
And Merlin.
But no,
There's a
I
lot of
was
different.
referring to the Fate series of weirdness.
Fate is fucked.
Fate is just so fucking weird.
Yep.
There is nothing good except Berserk.
Full Metal
That is
Alchemist.
just not true, but Berserk is pretty good.
Yes.
Nah, Berserk.
Yeah, you just acknowledge it, but also Full Metal Alchemist is
Uncultured
fucking
swine.
great.
Yeah, but there is Berserk, so it doesn't count.
Get out.
Berserk über alles.
Well, I mean, still Full Metal Alchemist. My channel, my rules. At
Fuck your
least Full
rules.
Metal Alchemist has a finished anime.
Your French opinion is discounted.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm going to the loo. I'll be back.
Alright. Wait,
One
leaving
day
me
you
with
will-
Belgian? Come on!
Ah, for once you said proper thing like Belgian.
Yes. I can be nice too.
Sometimes.
Barely. Only when I choose to. Other than that, I'm a fucking asshole.
It's funny the way you drew the teeth, because if you look at them in a certain way, it's almost, like a flower or nut that is opening.
Pretty much. Though some of these make me think of a weird crab claw like this one.
Yeah, also.
He doesn't have a single unbroken tooth.
Well, you're the artist, man.
I mean, he is high. He's coked out of his head on meth, so, really doesn't. Not an excuse to not have broken teeth, I see. Let's see. I think that's all the bone. Rattle me bones, Batman.
So what you say again, that was the next project? A feminine thing?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about finding another mythological creature, but I mean, I can actually do a twofer and just do a motorcycle disco.
A motorcycle disco.
Yeah, well, it could work though. It's either I make her a Dullahan or something. I don't think I can pronounce the name properly. Dullahan. Any people who can speak Gaelic in the chat?
I don't know what it is.
It's that weird language that the
No, I know Gaelic, but the Dullahan thing, Billy Bob.
it's a headless rider who
Okay.
comes and gets you and drags you to the realm of the dead and all the good stuff.
It's funny because my idea of the disco motorbike was like her cat was on top of her helmet.
We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just do a little combination of everything. No, this kind of works. What do you guys think of the skull and the teeth?
Well, was it you who do the disco on the little kid bicycle? No?
No, that wasn't me. That
Okay.
guy is that's someone who's able to draw cute things.
Okay.
The cutest thing I can draw is a abomination from the sewers. You know, I hope that I get the community access to a community tab so I can just post the finished images. That'd be nice.
I don't know when you get the community tab,
Ask
and
hard to get another 65 subs.
Yeah,
for my channel, I don't use the community tab.
you should.
Trym.
Hello,
As far as I'm aware, it's Dullahan.
Dullahan.
Lazy.
Dullahan. All right.
Dullahan. Or at least that's how I pronounce it. I don't know if that's Gaelic, but it's the way I'm used to from English-speaking media.
Well, then
The
it
g-
counts more than what I was thinking anyway. How do you say it again?
Dullahan.
Dullahan. All right. I thought it was Dullahan or some shit, but then again, it's my Norwegian
could be.
mixing.
Yeah,
I mean, that could be what it is in Gaelic, but
Yeah.
in English.
you can definitely hear the Scandinavian
Yeah.
accent and way of wording things.
Hulla, hiya, hud, hud. Hulder.
Hurdy-gurdy, spiggity-spurgin.
Fuck you, I'm not Danish. Alright, guys, what do you think about the skull and the teeth?
Nice.
The teeth are looking good. The skull... I don't know, Chris. Do you think the skull could be a smidgen lighter?
Because I'm thinking of doing maybe this instead, and then I just add another
I
layer.
suppose it depends about how new you intend the skull to be.
Well, I don't mind having it darker. The plan was just having it similar to the
Oh,
teeth.
that looks good.
Yeah, that one is pretty nice.
There we go.
Yeah, the one where the lines get darker looks really nice.
Alright, so
Yeah.
we can try
Whatever you
42%.
did that had the... No, 42% is too light. Because remember, we're watching later in time.
Yeah.
You can't change shit, go, do you like that, and then change something else before we get to see it.
Sorry. So I'm trying 100% now. I can try to go to 8 afterwards.
But I like the hard, dark lines around the teeth and the skull.
Yeah.
Because they work with the color theme.
Let's see. What if I try 80%?
About 80% is looking pretty good.
Lovely. And just for the meme, we go down to 69 because nice.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Now we're going 80.
Just can't be trusted, can he?
Let's
He's
see.
a thirsty boy.
I'm a what?
Leave him unattended for 5 fucking seconds.
Hey, it's your own fault if you do that. The contract stipulates the risk. Ignore at your own pace.
There's a contract?
Yep, you didn't read the fine print? Well, too bad. That's your screw up, not mine. Let's see.
So what I'm hearing is that Trym needs his ass kicked.
Yeah. Too bad you can't reach me, bitch.
That's okay, I'll send the Belgian.
Yeah. A Belgian
Come
to
on,
fight a
I'm
Norwegian.
busy.
I mean, we know where you live.
Hey, does this count?
I'm busy.
Is black nose as bad as blackface? Is it Canadian enough now?
Well, one thing I can tell you is that a flat color like that looks like dog shit.
I know. It's
But
glorious.
the coloring does work a bit better.
Yeah.
Should it have black claws?
Now I'm just going to, what I
like
do
this
is that
angry bit.
I'm going to lighten it up as I go and
Yeah, I
see.
know you're gonna lighten it up, but yeah, I don't know if it's. I think you're going to want different shades for them.
And I like to do, what I like to do is I turn it.
That works well for the ears and possibly the nose. Whatever the fuck's going on, the tip's an interesting thing though.
Oh, that is the bleed
What'd
through
you
from.
do to the tip?
That's bleed through from the mouth. The different layers interacting.
Don't you hate it when you bleed through the mouth?
Yeah, I know, right? The thing is, I just do this as a way of seeing things better. Doing like this, and I can see it even clearer. All right, language, non-existent.
Yeah. It's a well-known fact that Trym can't speak any language.
Nah, I'm illiterate in every single one.
Poor Trym.
Yeah. Though I do appreciate that you lie to the world and say I'm illiterate in only 4 languages. Makes me sound smarter than I really am. Let's see.
Is there any evidence that you're human? I was not aware of evidence that Trym was a people.
Nah, I'm a troll. I mean, just look at my profile picture, bro. I've even started calling myself a troll on the boat whenever I talk to guests that have the right sense of humor, and it's like, ha ha ha, yes.
You're a funny one, Mr. Trym.
Yes. But should I be a mean one?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
It wouldn't go well.
Nah, not with Susan Wokjigi.
Well, I was going to say it's because the Belgian and I natively have more experience.
About
being mean.
I mean, it's in your blood. He's a Belgian,
No.
You're an ex-convict.
What do you mean ex?
Oh, you're a convict. Sorry, I keep forgetting the details. Shit. Well, then again, you're a mean one, Mr. Trym. Sounds better than you're a mean one, Mr. Bezic.
True.
Just for the fun of it. Of course, now the landlord's kids are moving around again. They're in the age whenever they make a step, they kick the floor. Nice people, though. I really like them. Chill and helpful. Even bring my mail in sometimes whenever I'm at work.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Probably really helps you to not get robbed.
I know, right? Well, this is a very family.
I suppose that's one of the advantages for you in living in a. Well, is it an apartment or like an attached house?
An apartment.
I'm trying to remember the photo because it's not what I'd call an apartment because it's too big and too pretty.
A flat, maybe?
But yeah, maybe a flat. Because it's like, it's 2 levels and there's only like a couple of households in it. But for you with that, I think that works out well, all things considered, especially since you fuck off for months at a time.
Yeah. I'm really used to deal with.
It's a lot harder for scumbags to steal from you.
Yeah. And also the area is really, really family focused. I mean, 90% here have children.
That's really handy.
Yeah, so between 5 o'clock and 8 yesterday, I had to run to the door because a bunch of kids in clothes came around. In costumes, I mean. There was this one kid.
It's interesting in Australia because a lot of people really don't like Halloween. I don't dislike it, but I also don't want anything to do with children.
Well, that's true.
I don't care.
I think it was really funny because one of the kids were dressed in hunter's attire, and he had made a gun out of duct tape and duct tape and fuck, cardboard, and then he had just put on a fucking King Kong mask. Jesus.
Well, that's one way of doing it, I guess.
And he called himself Sergeant Monkey, and I was like, you know what? You're getting an extra fistful of candy.
Could you imagine in America?
Oh, that was god damn. That was beautiful. I love it. And this is just again half like over half the people here. Almost everyone is who owns the house, of course, is a family house. So they have children between 1 to 15.
Prime's like, at least it wasn't General Butt Naked.
I know, right? Jesus fucking Christ. Though if he did, I would laugh, but also tell him to, dude, seriously? Have you seen England?
Yeah.
Let's see. How's this gonna look?
Oh, excuse me.
That's all right. I heard worse. It looks properly fucked up. I like it.
But my favorite Halloween costume will always be forever the dick costume.
Oh, God.
At least I didn't see any rainbow butt monkeys.
Small mercies.
Yeah, but that's because I don't live in Trondheim, in Trondheim itself, because that's where all the fucking college students are. You see, turn around and you will always find a blue-haired freak somewhere.
God, I hate college students.
Yeah. But that's also a subject for Sultans of Trondheim. Oh, God, just like it. Da-da-dee. Let's see. Wait, fuck. God damn it, I'm such a retard. There's one thing I forgot.
Why'd you fuck up?
1 hour in, and I just realized there's no music.
Yep. Whoopsie.
Sorry, guys. Fucking hell. Oh, Lord. Every time I had to deal this alone now, there's always one thing I've forgotten. But hey, that's better than, you know, not being able to turn on the goddamn stream. Oh, Jeebus. Please be patient. I have whatever the fuck I have.
Learning disabilities.
The hell is learning?
Yeah, exactly.
Please be patient, I'm stupid.
Well, yeah. Nailed by the Belgian there.
Please be patient, I'm Swedish.
Fuck you. Fucking New Zealander.
Oh, right. Them's fighting words. Let's go. New Zealand should just be a state of Australia, and I'm sure a lot of New Zealanders wish the same.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought New Zealand was a state of Australia.
Well, it was supposed to be. I mean, they're technically recognised as a state in our constitution if they ever want to become one.
Why do you hate New Zealand?
Why do you hate France?
Have you heard of Jacinda Ardern?
No.
We don't need to talk about that creature here, please.
Let's put it this way, that's a Sultan's topic.
Okay.
Yeah. Ugh. Even I dislike that. Anyway, fuck it, no. If I start now, I won't stop.
It's not like the people of New Zealand are horrible or you don't like them or rivalry or something.
Well, isn't it the same reason why...
There's also rivalry, but...
Huh?
cheap fucking inbreds. But enough about Tasmania.
The Tasmanian devil crawls over and goes in your house, steals your shit.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's see what I can do with the fingies.
Fingaroos.
Kangaroos. Fucking kangaroos. They're a bunch of savage fucks.
So the thing about France is mainly the people are just horrible and dickheads. Idiot.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Too
What?
easy. Too easy. I'm just kidding, dude. There we go. Steal shit, a turd burglar. Yes. Also known as the average Californian. What?
Oi.
There we go. Let's see. Hey, Bessic, have you had the time to check out Evil West yet? The trailer? No? Ah, shoot.
Nope. What's this time thing you speak of?
Evil West, I mean. Oh,
No, what's
time.
this time thing you speak of?
It's something you have very limited of.
Yeah, that's about the size of it.
Yeah. Do. Also, I watched a bit of Dharma yesterday. That was an interesting show.
God, you poor bastard.
It wasn't too shit. It was more like just the average. It was the typical Netflix documentary where people actually make an effort, and it's like, damn.
That's where they make an effort. That's not typical.
I know, right? It's one of those rare cases, and it's like,
I wasn't aware that Netflix was known to make effort.
oh, they do it every now and then. It's just that whenever they do, they manage to screw up in some other way.
I thought they were normally too busy raping children.
Oh, that's like 90% of them.
Bloody pedos.
Anyway. But yeah, it's a pretty fucked up story about Dharma. I mean, of course, he's a cannibal who would mutilate his victims, often when they were still alive. So it's like, shit.
I thought they were busy defending him or making him out to seem good.
Nah, you see, you get it from the beginning. He's a fucked up little man.
Well,
And you also feel pity for his father. At least I do, because despite the everything, his father is really just trying to help out his son, but it's just the times and the place, and even some of the policemen aren't even made out to be absolutely evil either. It's like, holy shit. I know. Yes, I know.
That's the thing I've heard about the show, is that the most criticism it got was about the thing that you just mentioned, that it depicts Dahmer in sort of humane way, and that was not very appreciated by some viewers.
I know people.
Well, the thing is, so you get to see the journey of Dharma, but at least for me, throughout the entire goddamn series, you get this eerie feeling that something is not right with this guy from the fucking get-go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but was that acting, or was it just because the actor was a leftist?
I don't know,
I don't know either.
but it's just he's always this.
I love how completely broken your thought process with that.
Well, I don't want to get into that one.
I don't know what the name of the actor is.
Honestly, don't care about his political leanings. It's just that he managed to depict a mentally disturbed monster pretty well. If that is from life experience, I have no idea, but I'm not going to make any assumptions. Not in this channel. That'll be Soulless Chandelier. Join us on Saturday.
Yes, and again a reminder, check your time zones because daylight savings has changed.
Again, completely unnecessary, but still, I guess somebody wanted to feel important that day. Yeah. Yes. Maybe.
And apparently they did not contact the relative of the victim of Dahmer to make the show, like
I mean,
because
I
they
wouldn't either. Fuck him.
it's not a great move, to be honest, to just go and don't contact them, warn them that maybe there will be some stuff happening because they're doing a TV show, at least a message like an announcement or
Yeah,
something.
I suppose a heads up before the
Yeah.
announcements. I thought it was more along the lines of ask, but yeah, fair enough.
No, it's they didn't know, and I've heard that they were, like some kind of worshipper of Dahmer who went there and tried to see the site and stuff, collect stuff,
Yeah,
blah blah blah.
worshippers. God, I hate those people.
Yeah. So yeah, I really
Honestly,
thought
anyone
that.
who worships something like Dharma needs to be imprisoned preemptively.
Yeah, I kind of agree
So yeah,
with it.
just a contact to warn them to, well, maybe hire
Hey,
a
heads
security
up.
guard or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
something like that, mate.
spend your money to hire a fucking security guard. Jesus Christ. In those cases, you should you could have announced it and also asked them about it. Hey, can we get your side of the story to enhance ours?
Yeah, even that. Apparently they didn't know. I didn't do like a deep investigation, so maybe they did and I'm not aware. But when I talk about it with my friend Florian on the French version of the podcast we do, yeah, he told me that the family were not contacted in any way. And I thought that, yeah, that's not great.
There you have there we have the typical Netflix part in it.
I don't know. Were any children nonced in the making of the show?
It's Netflix, dude.
So yes.
If it ain't out yet, we'll hear it in a few years.
I think there were multiple charismatic serial killer Prime Night.
Well, it does. Most of them, a lot of them do seem to be charismatic, which is how a lot of them seem to get their victims to trust them.
Yeah, or the followers like Charles Manson with the cult he made with.
I mean, psychopaths can get a really radiant personality to drags people to them.
If you look at it, the most people that
having no compunctions lying to people helps when you're a crazed killer.
You really like to interrupt people, basically.
I'm not interrupting. I'm just saying something important.
Blame it on it, I guess. That's what I do.
Blame it on the Belgian.
I was speaking and you stopped interrupting me.
Okay.
I'm sorry that what you were saying interrupted my far more important point.
Here's the talking stick. Take the talking stick, Belgian. God, gee.
I don't even remember what I was saying now.
See? Then it wasn't important. Sorry.
Fuck you.
Sorry, I was a bit rude.
No, it's okay. I don't remember. Go on, basically.
Ah, fuck.
That's okay. No, I will just bonk the head of Bezek with criticism and insult, and we were born in this Australian way of culture.
Nice. I thought it was just the regular French-English thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you have
Bezek is a bit more vehement than the normal.
Let's just keep it at that, I guess. Oh.
Because Bezek's fantastic.
Yes, Bezeks are amazing.
You're just Australian, I think.
Totally nothing wrong.
What makes me amazing.
Because apparently I've done a bit of investigating about Australian, people and way of interacting with each other. They are very blunt.
Very blunt?
Yeah. Very direct.
As one should be when dealing with idiots.
I mean, they come from a country that is actively trying to murder them.
Land down under.
Yeah. We come from a land that's trying to kill us, mate. Bagger. Crikey.
See, he's an asshole.
I mean, I would have been pissed off and grumpy too if I lived in a country that was just 99% murder me daily.
Well, if you lived in a country that was full of idiots.
Well, the average Norwegian isn't there yet. Yet.
Working on it, huh?
Is Australia really that
Pain.
infected with SJW?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a British country.
Pretty much.
A former colony and pretty much like... Ugh. I mean,
I know...
it's even in Norway too, but still, I don't want to get too far into fucking that kind of shit here.
No. Well, that wasn't my question. I was just like yes or no. But I know that in Britain, like England, Scotland, etc., there is like a pushback now. So it's more like 50-50.
It's just that it's
nowhere near 50-50, I don't think.
It's just that kind of thought pattern isn't really that strong here in Norway, though. Some parts of it is, unfortunately, fits really well with the Norwegian mindset, but there's other things that really doesn't fit well with the classical Norwegian mindset. So it's kind of a mixed bag. I have seen one fucking ad on YouTube that just pisses me off. But I can show that one off quickly on Sultans on Saturday. I'm not happy about it.
Here in Belgium, I see more and more, you know, like stickers on pole or road sign or something like trans right is human right.
Oh, we have several places where they just yeeted up those flags. Again, I don't care if you are trans or something, but stop trying to convince children that they are. But fuck no, I'm not getting into that subject here.
But that's a sign that the people are, let's say that,
infected.
The idea is going on and you know, grabbing other people and so on, because 10 years ago I never seen such thing.
The problem is that corporations think that it is profitable, so they just latch onto it. And Norway's media is unfortunately really they are a bunch of American copycats. Whenever something happens in America, Norwegian media desperately tries to copycat it. It's just
funny because we have that in Belgium, but with France.
Yeah, and it's just every time America has a new show, that it comes a Norwegian version of it, and it's absolutely retarded. Oh god, like during the Big Brother craze, fucking hell.
Oh god, I hate Big Brother.
In my town, just to give a bit of a life story of myself. In my town, I see two things that I said to myself. Yeah, the woke are here. The first one was like a tag on a wall that said something like Karl Marx is a nice read. You should get the book or something. a big tag like one entire wall of a house was tagged of it. The second one was like a giant flag or something in the middle of the town, and it's a big city for Belgium at least, and it was a flag of George Floyd face with the words "I can't breathe."
Fentanyl. Anyway, we have some of that in Norway too, and it's just ridiculous. Yeah. But then again, none of it is because of anyone has any belief in it. It's just because it happened in America, and it's like, oh, I want to be special too. It's like, of course, all right, you do have a bunch of retards. In some walls, some of the taggers and Norwegian taggers are either highly talented street artists or absolute retards. And you have this one that's like, one that says "Lenge leve Maoismen," which is "Long live Maoism." Fucking Maoism. And it's like, every time I see it, it's like, has this guy ever touched a history book, or is he just so allergic to just thinking?
I mean, anyone who likes smells is allergic to thinking.
Yeah. I just hate it. But then again, it's just, it is here, but then when you speak the average Norwegian, it's like, as long as it doesn't affect them or demands doesn't try to creep up in our personal life, we just don't care. It's like, yeah, fuck it, translates, whatever, do what you want. I just don't care. I'm busy with my own shit. And that's the thing I really like about Norwegian. It's like, be what you want to be. We just don't bother me. Please. I got shit.
Long live Plowshism. Plowshism.
Plowshism? Fuck was that again?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Gary
what it is.
Plouch.
Oh, yeah.
The man who did
I
nothing
don't
wrong.
know.
360. No, 180. No scope. Beautiful.
Yeah, 180 no scope. He straight up schwacked a nonce on TV.
It wasn't just that. It's just, he afterwards, in court, is like, yes, I did it. Wouldn't you? And the judge's like, community service.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. He got community service.
Yeah, and he didn't even like, no, I didn't do this or this. He was like, yes, I did it. Wouldn't you? And they're like,
Yeah.
Sure, you got me there, bro. And the policeman is like, why? I mean, why not?
Gary, why? Well,
I mean, you see, my kid. Oh god,
yeah, he got off on. He got off because they successfully argued that he was so distraught that he couldn't tell right from wrong, and the judge is like, I see no chance of reoffending, and he is not a threat to the community.
Exactly. He's a good boy, and he did nothing wrong.
He did nothing wrong.
Now he did. It wasn't that he didn't do nothing. He just did nothing wrong.
Exactly. Did nothing wrong.
Yeah. Nut King Call. What? Let's see. Should I go? Just pardon me while I scroll through here. All right. So this is overlay. I'm going to be here for stay on this one a little while, so you can catch up and give me your opinion.
I like overlay.
This is soft light. And here is hard light.
So okay.
Hard light is a bit strong, so I'm thinking either overlay or soft light.
I reckon soft light. Soft light.
Yeah. There we go.
There's very little difference, to be honest.
In soft light and overlay, yeah. So I just need to do a little extra thing here first. I just want a little bit more sheen on the nose is all.
When in doubt, flop it out.
True. Just be
I
careful
thought that
where you
the
go.
original saying was in doubt, fap it out.
Well, you see, when in California.
Ew. California. Ew.
I know, right? Public masturbation is no issue. California, on the other hand. Ugh.
Well, you must know one thing or two about public masturbation, Trym, since you watch so much VTuber.
Well, it's not public masturbation of personal experience, but rather friends of mine who never keep shutting up about it.
Ew.
My friends are fucking weird. Not you guys.
You have a friends who do that?
Yes.
Masturbate to VTuber? Oh my god.
Not masturbate to VTubers. Public indecency. Several charges.
Ew. Ew.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Dude,
I'm like that.
I'm you know, I might be a liberal about, you know, sex and things and stuff like that, but
well, you shouldn't be.
Not in public.
Yeah, the line goes somewhere, but they mostly just tell me about their past escapades just because I become uncomfortable at it, and it's like, yeah, it works, you freak.
Yeah, and that way maybe.
Yeah, they do it just
And
to make me
I
uncomfortable.
hope it's not. I hope it's not like true story of stuff they do.
I'm not gonna go too deep into it because
Yeah.
fuck me, some of the shit
I
they have done is fucked up.
I have an idea about your the thing you draw, Dream. What about some blood in the mouth? Since he has his tongues sliced.
Yeah, more. I was thinking more like scar tissue, but I'm definitely gonna add like blood or drool or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, Iron
it
Mice is
will add.
Iron Mice is a
It,
wholesome VTuber.
it will also add a bit of contrast in the drawing because the color it's like almost the same everywhere.
I know. Well, that's because pandas,
No,
koalas are
it's not a
really similar.
criticism. It's not a criticism. It's just that I think a bit of red, like a bright thing,
Yeah, I don't
could
mind.
brighten up the whole.
Hey Chris, don't mind. I don't mind criticism. It's good that you criticize because it's the only way I can fucking learn.
Well, it's more like ID than criticisms because I don't know what to draw.
I mean, you don't. Maybe
I'm
you
the
don't.
writer. I'm not the
Maybe
drawer.
you're not got drawing skills in that sense, but you're able to recognize art, and that is good enough for me.
Well, thank you.
I mean, there's a reason why I ask you guys for like, what do you think about this? Because I can only see from my point of view, and I can see this like, whenever I see my images, I can't see the whole you can't see because I'm just,
Yes,
I don't
for
know.
example, straight lines that go in completely different fucking directions to the perspective. Hey!
I'm gonna keep doing that just because you are pissed off about it, and it's fun listening to
I
you
will
about it.
feed you with a fish.
To get back a bit about the VTuber thing, it's one thing I quite enjoy in the few VTubers I watch and know, but I don't even watch them. It's sometimes YouTube recommend me clips of VTuber.
Sure, that's what you say, bro.
Well,
You're in the rabbit hole too.
I don't watch VTuber. I just watch Rosa sometimes when she's on, and that's it. I'm not interested
And that
in the
is
rest.
how it begins.
Maybe, but I don't think so. I don't have the time. But yeah, sometimes there's clip like some VTuber that is recommended to me. I don't remember the name, but you can see that in the VTuber community, they are very open about sex stuff, flirting and jokes and telling stories about stuff they did in the past or things like that.
Yeah.
And I think it's quite fun and okay because if you watch at these people, they are all degenerates, like every one of them.
Yeah. especially Yusu and Numi, they are some interesting characters.
I don't even know what these are, but I'm okay. I'm entirely okay with that, and I think it's a very good thing, to be honest, because sex should not be a taboo as it is today, or at least there is two speech. That's a French expression. There's an hypocrisy about sex, In one way, you should not show anything, and the other way, it's like, yeah, but sex works is fine, and trans is fine, and that's sex. That's
yeah, but you shouldn't just. My opinion on this is it's okay. Just you don't have to counter one extreme with another extreme.
Yeah, and you could only do that between consenting adults, and you should not do stuff that's against the law. So something like that. That's where I draw the line. And don't harass.
You do away with the things that are against the law, and consenting human adults is all you need.
Yeah, and you
just
should
add the word human.
You should not also like being weird and creepy with people. For example, the VTuber, I'm sure 100% that every single female VTuber, because we know that's mostly female that have such things, that like get dick pics or creepy message like, oh, I've heard you say this and this, and I want to meet you and love you. And blah. No, that's creepy. Go away.
Don't underestimate the homosexual fan base.
Yeah. And there is like sometimes really horrific story of streamer or YouTuber, female one, that get like people in front of their house or something, or they get like letters and
I mean, that's why they're
That's
trying
creepy.
to. That's why they're trying to be private, and that's one of the things I like about VTubers is that is they're a character more than anything, but they're a relatable character because they're not. It's a bit difficult to explain properly, but I like it because
That kind of stuff, though, is why it should be more appropriate for women to be armed.
yes, Second Amendment.
What do you mean?
Worldwide.
They should protect themselves and get weapon stuff?
The greatest
Yes.
equalizer is a
Yeah.
45.
It should not like even in America, like it's seen as less acceptable for a woman to be armed than for a guy, which is dumb because nothing prevents rape like 6 rounds of 38 to the chest.
Yes,
Yes.
or 45 makes a bigger hole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but
kind of pro gun.
I go with 38 because women generally prefer smaller calibers, both because they're smaller and because they're easier to conceal.
And cuter. Have you seen a 38? Oh my god, it's so adorable. Goes
It's
perfectly
not
with my
cute.
purse.
But it's one of the things that grinds my gears when people are like, oh, we should teach men not to rape. Well, why don't we teach women to shoot? That'll solve the fucking rapist problem.
I'm just saying, my point to this conversation.
Rape goes down when dead rapists go up.
Yes, this is my addition to this conversation. Just go and watch one of Louder with Crowder's Halloween Walter commercials. Horror movies don't last long with a Walter because every time the killer is just being shot dead.
I've seen like I think it's a real commercial about, well, not commercial but an ad about a political guy, and I think he was a black guy.
Yeah, the
like,
AR-15.
Yeah. Sometimes you need like 30 rounds to defend yourself.
Hell yeah.
I don't know anything about gun, but yeah, that was funny.
I like guns because they make loud noises.
All you need to know is that the ideal amount of guns to own is N+1.
N+1.
I mean,
it's true.
I mean, I follow the orcish principle when it comes to more DACA. You can never have enough DACA.
Yeah,
there is no such thing as too much DACA.
Yes.
What's the correct amount of ammo to possess?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
there is something at the max amount.
Yeah, but that was what I was wanting to speak a bit about. You know, having open conversation, and speaking openly about sexual stuff is okay, as long as it's in the law and everything. But yeah, I think the problem is not like being, you know, shocking or provocative or something. It's just the creepy people sometimes.
Yeah. I mean,
and then we go to the gun to solve that problem.
Yes.
Gun solves so many problems.
It does.
Yes. And
guns and wall.
Look, if guns haven't solved your problem, you haven't used enough gun.
Or the right gun.
I remember a sketch from Bill Burr where he went to a gun shop, and he said some stupid thing because he was a bit nervous, and he said, yeah, I want stuff to shoot if a zombie apocalypse arrive. And the seller was like, he was thinking, and all, I call for a shotgun.
You need not spread. You need not spread. I fucking love Bill Burr.
You shoot one side, bang! No problem on that side anymore.
Oh boy. I mean, how to solve every problem in Legend of Zelda? Gun. Master Sword is one thing, but have you tried the Master Shotgun?
Yes, Prime, the Battle of Athens Spirit is sortingly needed.
What's the Battle of Athens Spirit?
So, while the men were away in World War II, the local sheriff and mayor got together and decided to be corrupt. And
that one.
Decided that they would. Okay, YouTube, This is in reference to the Battle of Athens from like 60 years ago. The mayor decided that he'd fiddle with the mayoral elections by stuffing the ballot box. So the returned soldiers weren't terribly impressed by what had been going on, and when they found out that the election was going to be fortified, well, they kind of got together, realized they didn't have enough gun, raided the National Guard armory, got more gun, and then they had a massive shootout with the sheriff and his deputies at the prison with machine guns and dynamite.
Yep.
And then the FBI came and found out, oh yeah, they were right.
Good old Wild West.
Oh,
And
man.
basically, and that is why what happened on January 6th was not an insurrection. Because you can't get that many conservatives in one place without a gun.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's true.
Prime Knight says Master has given Dobby a Glock. Sock.
Yes! Yes!
Master has given Dobby a Glock. Dobby is free!
Wait, I didn't give you a Glock. Well, you did now, bitch! Pow pow. Oh, Dobby. Honestly, one of the more tragic deaths in the Harry Potter book.
It really was.
I did not
Poor
see
Dobby
it either.
did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Harry Potter
it
would
was
have
a good
been a
point.
very different story if Harry had a gun.
It would.
Yep.
Of course, they did in Prisoner of Azkaban. They told about how he had they told about how Sirius Black had escaped and was carrying a Muggle weapon, a pipe that makes a noise.
Oh, fucking hell.
I mean, I know you're wizards and shit, but seriously, are you that retarded that you don't even make the slightest study? Oh god, I hate the connect. I just
Well,
hate.
you'd think that the first thing the Wizard Council would have done, like 400 years ago, was come up with something that stops bullets. A spell that stops bullets.
Probably, but it's just
Like, you've got magic. Best
This-
thing you can flipping do.
the separation between them is just retarded, in my opinion. Because, okay, in the Middle Ages, you use magic, you pretty much were the god on the battlefield. But seriously, nowadays. Okay, try to use your pussy-ass little wand against someone with a 50 caliber sniper rifle. Let's see how that goes.
Well, that's it. We'll just drop some artillery on you. See how that goes.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Why
what.
always go to the big guns, Basic? Always artillery.
Because bigger is better.
Oh, there's no such thing as overkill.
Hmm.
That's right. There's only open fire and reload.
Exactly. I mean, just reminds me of a scene in Monster Hunter International. You have like 3 what's called master vampires in that series, and they're basically on a single battle you're fucked. If you have an army, you're kind of screwed. But these retard vampires decided, like, oh, we're gonna go find them. So they took a slow stroll against a fully armed group of people. And one of them just got fucked before the vampires even close to distance.
Yep. I mean, it's the appropriate way to deal with vampires.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. It's people make it out, oh, humans are completely useless and helpless. Yes, but if we have time to prepare and use gun, fuck your Eldritch Abominations. It's like, Cthulhu is not really that much of a problem anymore because we can split his individual molecules with a nuke.
But have you considered more gun?
Exactly. The Tsar bomb is still a thing we can use. I want to see Cthulhu get back from that shit. Fucking mollusk looking ass dragon bitch.
Monster Hunter International primed.
It's a fantastic book series. I love it. It's more. It is not the best fiction, but I fucking love it because I like.
It's like Monster Hunter International is like a B movie horror thing, but with guns and the good guys win.
Yeah. No, it's not just that. There's a bit other shit going on too.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
first,
there is.
the
Like
first
whatever
book
the
can.
fuck's going on between the main guy and the broad who was used to be with his whatever.
Yeah,
Does not sound
well,
as good as my books.
how far have you gotten in? Because
Yeah, but we can't read your books because some slackass hasn't written them in English.
Well, give me some money then.
that's what we're
I've
trying to
already
do
offered
when
to
we
help you
shill your fucking
translate them.
Kickstarter.
Shilling is nice. Getting money is better.
Yeah, but I don't have that much money. If I
If
could,
we
if I
had
could
money-
afford it, I would.
Look, Chris, if I had money, I'd do you up. I'd be your publisher.
First one to be a millionaire publishes Chris and has them in your debt forever. Deal.
Well, that's my thinking. If I sign myself up as Chris's publisher, Chris gets money, and then I get a cut forever.
Yes.
That's touching because I was joking and all, and I hear you all serious about it. I'm like, oh man.
Oh, he is serious about it.
Oh, I'm deadly serious.
Shut up.
I mean, I'm already vaguely Trym's publisher.
Kind of. More of a business partner than anything because I
Yeah.
don't trust myself with anything remotely technological.
Do you think Trym's the one that edits his videos?
Fuck no.
I have a question for you, Trym, because like me, English is not your first language,
Nope.
and I don't know if
It isn't
it's
even his second or third. Sorry.
I mean,
but from my perspective as a French native speaker, and I already told you about it, I think there is a very strong difference between the mentality of people from France, Belgium, Germany, stuff like the neighbor country of Belgium, and English-speaking country. There is a much more like respect for entrepreneurship, having your own stuff, helping each other for your own business you try to create. There is like a way of thinking and a way of conducting yourself with someone who try to create something. And it's very, very different in French-speaking country, and even in Germany a bit, because I know a few people in Germany. And is it the same for you in Scandinavia?
sorry, I zoned out. I thought you were talking to Besek.
No, I can speak about you, Trym.
Sorry.
No, English is my first language.
Fuck, I thought he used that as a segue to talk to you. Sorry, I zoned out completely. Could you start again? Sorry.
Yeah, no. But the idea is in France, Belgium, and even some neighboring country like Germany, maybe Italy and stuff, we don't respect much about people who try to create something creative from scratch. Having your own business and stuff, an entrepreneurship spirit. And I think that in the country I live in and the neighbor country, it's not something quite well regarded, so to speak. And I was wondering if it's the same for you in Scandinavia. Because with English-speaking country, it's something that is valued.
That depends on what your business is gonna be.
Okay.
That's the best thing I can say.
Also, Bleach can go fuck himself because he's like sadly not a silent partner.
Yeah, if only he could have been. What?
Come here, Trym.
Hey guys, what do you think about the claws?
Nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
awesome.
Actually, I think the nails might be too dark.
Yeah, I need to fix that.
Especially, well,
Should be
ones on
the same
toes aren't
color
too bad.
as the nails from the toes.
Let's see. I'm just gonna do this.
The nails should definitely be a smidge darker, both on the toes and a bit more on the hands.
And another thing I should add about respecting people who try to make something like creative stuff or making your business and all is that in like a year I'm trying to be more in touch with the English-speaking community.
Your feminine side?
No,
The
I'm
same.
already done with that. I finger myself quite strongly. But yeah, seriously, like Americans, English, crazy Australian, and all the English-speaking community. who are interested in art, like books, drawing, video game, and all, they are way more welcoming and encouraging and all that the French-speaking people have
We will
encountered.
encourage you or kill you in the process, damn it.
I'm okay with that.
Aggressive encouragement, depending on how much we like you, we can say here. How about this? Better?
The hand nail is still darker.
Yeah, everything's still as dark as as it was before, as far as I can tell.
No, you said you wanted a smidge darker, and made it a smidge darker.
No. I wanted it a smidge lighter.
Oh, okay. That can be
Then
done.
quite a bit lighter for the claws on the hands. Because remember, claws are keratin. It's like claws are actually white.
Yeah.
They are hair. It's the same thing as hair.
Better?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe a
bit
smidge
more,
shiny.
bit
The,
more
the
Korean.
color's,
Yeah.
the color's right, but it's maybe a smidge shiny.
So this,
Oh.
hopefully.
Oh, that's looking better.
Yeah. Lovely.
Again, there's probably too much highlights. Like the base color should probably be a bit lighter, and then the highlights shouldn't be quite as bright.
Maybe. What if I do...
Hey, by the way, am I the first French-speaking guy you met or you speak to?
You mean like a friend or as a colleague? Like, or in general? Because
Uh,
I had a colleague who was French.
French?
French.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
He left for home when his family, when his parents were ill, so he took over the family farm.
I wish I had a family farm to take over.
Yeah.
Same.
He had some issues. Let's put it like that. But then again,
Well, he was French.
yeah, and
Yeah, he's
also I'm a bit of a confrontational person.
Like a
Are you?
French.
Yes, you might not have noticed.
No.
French are very, how to say that? If they don't get their way, they are pissed.
I know.
Look,
They
there are
don't
two
like
reasons
compromise.
there are two reasons I'm not happy with France. First, I have an instinctive hatred due to being English, and
Yeah.
secondly, the goals are cunt.
The
I mean-
French people, you mean?
I mean, they're just pissy because they got rammed. That's the word. Reamed by the Romans. There we go. Word.
It's not the same people. You're speaking about the Gauls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Gauls and the French are not related.
No,
No.
they're not.
Oh, that's
The Gauls
right.
are-
The Gauls
The
actually
Gauls are actually
fought.
Germanic.
Yeah, the
No, the
Gauls
Gauls are
actually
Germanic.
fought them.
Yeah, but this is not the same, genealogy and ancestry and all. But we in Belgium, we are a bit more related to the Gauls.
So we've got, what have we got? We've got the Gauls that are Germanic. We've got the Picts, which were, where the fuck were the Picts from? They were somewhere in Northern. We've got the Celts, which are Scottish. And then there was the group from the south, which was French.
And in
Hello, Ardent.
the Gaul
Welcome, Martin.
Are you
civilization,
done being on other inferior podcasts and not shilling us?
and in the Gaul civilization, there were a Belgian part. And Caesar said that from all the Gauls, the Belgian were the most brave, the bravest.
I mean, isn't that the Asterix and Obelix from?
No, it's a true quote.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually,
70.
something that's completely non-political and vaguely relevant since we've got a French speaker on board.
I doubt it, but okay.
Well,
I mean, it's you, Beswick. sorry.
no. When you were a wee little French speaker, Chris,
Yeah.
did you ever read the Tintin comics?
Tintin, yes, of course.
What'd you think?
You mean like my opinion? Is it a good one or?
Your opinion, both as the man who was once a French-speaking child enjoying the books, and your opinion as an author. Because I know those will be likely two different opinions.
I liked it, but it was not, like actiony for my taste. I much prefer like geek and nerd stuff, like superhero, Dragon Ball Z, stuff like that.
Yeah.
As a but it's very good nonetheless. It's still like it's my taste. It's very subjective. As a writer, especially for its time, Tintin was just brilliant, like genius.
I like Tintin.
Tintin was good. It's a shame they never made a movie.
They did.
No, they never made a movie.
Oh, okay. It's one of those cases. Gotcha.
I didn't watch it, so I was always curious to watch it, but I never took the time to watch it.
Yeah, but it's a
Because
shame that they never made a movie.
I thought that the CGI and all was very impressive technically.
The CGI was dog balls.
In the trailer, it looked great, but I didn't watch the movie, so maybe they just showed the best shot or something. I don't know.
Just the look of the characters when I saw them went, well, that's gonna be crap. I never bothered.
And why you asked me this? Like you like the Tintin bande dessinée?
I liked them. I found them when I was a young wee whippersnapper, and the only thing of interest to do was go to the library.
And you see, Trym and Bezek, so Tintin is a pure Belgian product.
Yes.
Oh, it's actually Belgian.
Yes, this is the most.
That explains why it's not shit.
The most famous bande dessinée ever. I mean, in the collection sphere, like if you had one book and you want to sell it, and maybe it's like the first the first draft, or I don't know, it will be worth millions. And if you watch like the very old in the countryside of Tintin, like the train station or little town or something like that, it's 100% Belgian countryside.
Very nice.
I didn't read Tintin as much as I wrote the spin-off Wiggo. Yeah, it's you know that lazy black-haired guy,
No,
inventory guy.
I don't know.
That was the sort of thing I grew up with. Lazy, laid-back guy.
explains a lot.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
It's like, you son of a.
Called out here again on stream. Boo-hoo. Whatever should I do? Read. That's it.
So Swedish.
Uh-huh. Well, at least I'm not a New Zealander. Enjoy your sheep.
Come here, Trym.
Du med på leken, må du tåle steken.
Hurdy-gurdy, what now?
I said if you're want to be part of the game, you gotta, take the hits.
But by the way, if you want to read a Tintin book, I think one of the best, if not the best, to me at least, is the Pharaoh's Cigar. Like a very nice police investigation, mysteries, and
Pharaoh Cigar?
Yeah.
That's different.
It's a Tintin who discover like a conspiracy or something, like how to say that, scam maybe of a cigar that is like a branding of pharaohs of Egypt, and he goes into a very deep investigation and he discovers way more that
I think I remember that.
Yeah, that's the best one, in my opinion. Very deep, very interesting, very fun also, because a bit more action in this one than in others.
Hey,
so yeah,
the captain is pretty cool in Tintin. I always liked him the most.
Captain's great fun.
The captain have a very sad story, by the way.
Oh?
Well, not very sad, but kind of sad.
His backstory is it's not a light and fluffy.
Yeah.
one.
I never really got that part, so what's his backstory?
So, well, grossly resumed, he was a drunk, like almost a bum at one point, and he was used by
He stopped.
what?
he stopped.
Yeah. But before he made Tintin and stopped being a drunk and all, it was used by other, gang or stuff like that to
Yeah.
ship like stolen
Wasn't that
merchandise.
like book one
Yeah, I think.
where Tintin got involved and
Yeah, he met him
shenanigans?
very, very quickly. If it wasn't the first one, it was the second one.
Yeah, it
'Cause
was
I think-
really early on, that's for sure.
I think the first one was Tintin in Congo. A very big controversy in Belgium. The book was like cancelled and all, and it was
Aw.
Cool. That's how you know it must have been good.
yeah, because the cover it's like four or five black dudes carrying Tintin on a chair.
Ah.
He also went to North America and faffed around with the Indians.
So yeah, it was.
He went to South America a couple of times.
But yeah, it was. The Captain Haddock is a very interesting character, and he has more depth than you might think.
Yeah.
Nice.
And for anyone who's not aware, a haddock is a type of fish.
A haddock is a type of fish.
Yes. That's why his name is Captain Fish. It's
Gotcha.
very punny.
Lovely. I love that.
It is very, very old.
I mean, old is gold in some cases.
Ardent reckons that haddock is a good fish.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. Tintin has sold more than 250 million books.
Frick, that's a lot.
Yes.
But he deserves it.
250
That's what,
million?
250 million.
God damn, man.
That.
And that's what I said. It's the most popular one. Yes, the 250 million.
I mean, I
And,
understood.
How does that? Can you check how that stacks up to Harry Plopper?
The funny thing is, if you watch Razorfist's video on Bond Dessinés, apparently Bond
50,
Dessinés is bigger than the manga industry.
500 million for Harry Potter.
Yeah. Oof.
Not bad having over half Harry Potter sales.
Yeah, but it's very much older Tintin. I'm watching
Yeah,
the first.
But I don't think Tintin's older was near as well these days, because
The
especially
first-
not being. Actually, didn't they try and cancel it a couple of years ago for exactly what we were just talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, the Congo thing, yeah. And the first pre-publishing was in 1929. So
Yeah.
it's almost 100 years old.
Yeah, but unlike Harry
Hold on.
Potter, it
That
developed.
means it when did the author die?
Let me check.
Ah, yes, cancel the dead, because that fucking helps. You dumb fucks.
He died in 83.
Okay.
And it's not
Well,
that
yeah.
far away from my place.
Ooh.
Well, at least he missed the woke era and the cancel.
Yeah.
But also, he died far too recently for me to have something to look forward to stealing in the next couple of years.
Ardent Asterix is a French one, but very nice to
Asterix?
one of the best.
Asterix is just funny.
I
Yeah, it's
love
very
Asterix and
Stupid.
Obelix.
But you can
Did
see.
you guys know that? Sorry, Chris. Like, did you guys fuckers know they made video games based on it?
Yes, of course.
I haven't played anyone, but I heard this one is pretty good.
Some are very old.
Mm-hmm. Numadonna's come in to kick Ardent's ass and say that Asterix was glorious.
Who says that Asterix wasn't good?
No, he said the God Glorious.
Oh, okay.
But this is the two big stars of the bande dessinée. The Belgian one is Tintin, and the French one is Asterix.
Yeah,
They are
I
the
grew
two big
up
boy
with that.
of,
I grew up with Asterix and Obelix.
Asterix looks good.
Yeah, very good.
I got a few good
they
things.
Numadon,
the-
it's been a moment since we've seen you. You missed out on the fun of the drunk stream.
If you didn't know, they made like cartoon of Asterix, and the first one is also very old, but all are very good.
Isn't the one where they go to Egypt?
Yes, the Cleopatra.
Yeah, they have a song there about making an arsenic cake.
Yes, there's a song that's very funny. And so yeah, the first cartoon movie of Asterix is 67.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the second one with Cleopatra is 68.
It's awesome.
Nice.
And from a animated movie from the 60s, you can go watch most of it. You can go watch the clips at it on the on YouTube, and it's actually not that bad.
Ardent's like VHS Neomedon's on. Ardent, don't give us that shit. We know how old you are.
Jesus.
But I just checked about Gru, and I never heard of him.
Yes, Mr. Ardent, oldest person in the voice chat, Ardent.
And it's a comics. Nice.
Oh,
Wait.
Neomedon's only 34.
Wow.
Hold on, is the youngest person here Chris? How old are you, Chris?
The same age as Numedon, 44.
You're as old as my brother.
44. Wait, what?
You're the
44.
youngest person here,
34.
Bethic.
34. Okay, cool, excellent. You bloody old boomers.
Shut up, you millennial little bitch. Go ahead, read your homework.
I'm also Chris.
Shut up, Trym. I know you're a millennial.
Fuck you. I'm a boomer at heart. Just look at my tech capabilities. My age is one thing, but my tech specs are
He
horrid.
said 34. He just said it with a mouthful of Belgian accent.
And by the way, if you just an advice and a recommendation, I know you didn't ask, but if you want a nice bande dessinée Belgian one with like modern, so to speak, like not very old and stuff, and tell a story about like a secret agent who almost lost all his memory, and you follow him to finding his identity. It's a bande dessinée called 13 that is quite popular.
Are you sure it's not called The Bourne Identity?
No, 13.
Nah.
And it's quite old.
But a
Well,
secret agent that lost his memory. It's like, yeah, I've seen that movie. It's called The Bourne.
well, it was published in 84.
Again, at this point, isn't The Bourne Identity like nearly that old? I don't know.
I think Born
I never really
Identity
watched
might be a
the
case of plagiarism.
Oh, 13 stylized as
Yeah,
X,
X. Yeah.
in Roman numerals. I've heard of that.
Oh,
Actually,
that
they made
one!
A video game
F3!
within the last decade. They made a video game within the last decade.
Yeah,
didn't they?
yes, it's very old. They did the TV show. They did like a cartoon and all. Yeah.
And Nimrodon's like, Bourne Identity. Matt Damon!
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon!
South Park did a glorious
Matt
job
Damon
there.
is a pretty
That's
nice
not
guy
South
and a
Park,
good
you
actor, by
heathen.
the way.
Huh?
That's
Ma-
not
Matt Da-
South Park.
Yeah,
Matt
they
Damon
did.
is a nice.
Haven't you
Shut up,
seen
Trym.
Captain? You seen Team America, right? It's like Matt Damon.
Yes, that's Team America. Fuck South Park.
But,
It's the
Matt
same
Damon is a nice
creators, you
guy.
dingus.
Yeah, but South Park is infinitely inferior. I mean, how can you get better than a scat urine sex scene with puppets?
I knew that would be your fucking thing, you goddamn degenerate. Fucking
South
hell.
Park is better.
Oh, that's
But
not
how
that
many
plenty.
puppet sex scenes are there in South Park?
Way too many.
Because South Park gave us the real Canada anthem.
The real Canada, yes, it did.
It's the best Canada, you'll all Canada.
But yeah, about Matt Damon, seriously, if you watch some interview of him or something, you can see that he is bashing woke people that are asking him stupid questions.
Oh, lovely.
Based.
Respectable.
There is one in particular that I quite enjoy. It was about, teacher, and Matt Damon's mom is a teacher. And he explained to them, well, being a teacher is not an easy job, and you should do a nice job, and, being competent and all, and blah, blah. He smashed the interviewer with stupid, like... at one point, even his mom is trying to, to stop him. No, it's okay, stop.
Shut it, I'm on a rant.
She's like, oh god, don't make yourself look stupid. And he's like, no, fuck this.
I'm Matt Damon. I have a reputation to uphold.
A reputation to live down to.
There we go.
I'm not your buddy, mate.
Hmm.
Yeah, Matt Damon's a really
Ooh.
good guy.
Hey, that's better. What do you guys think of this?
Ah,
Eh.
eh.
Aw.
Oh, what are we looking at? The mouth?
Yes.
Yeah, it's too brown. Needs some more red.
Yeah, the texture also is pretty disgusting.
That's the point.
Yeah, but no, you think you're looking at a pudding, not a mouth.
It's the mouth of a meth head.
Yeah, but no.
Yes.
The thing with your artwork, Trym, that make them have this disgusting appearance and look is the texture you give to the color.
Yes.
Try to be a little less vomitive.
Have you met me?
Not yet.
Over internet you have, and I am repulsive incarnate.
I'm still waiting you for offer me the plane ticket
Oh,
to go.
plane ticket! Plane ticket! Don't you fuckers live close enough that Trym could drive there for an afternoon fucking trip?
No.
No, there's something called fences
See.
and shit.
No, there isn't.
And then you also have the
I'm
roaming
sorry.
gypsies.
It's Europe.
No.
You
Wait a minute.
To
Wait
the
a
other
minute.
side of the country.
It isn't just open land, empty landscape like in Australia.
No.
There's actually mountains and things there.
And see.
And people.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, that's the problem, isn't it? The
Also
people.
what I like to call target practice, but hey.
You mean
So-
French?
Between my town and Oslo, there is 1,400 kilometers.
Which in
So
Australian...
less than from one side of Australia to the other.
Yeah.
And there is one boat to take.
Let's see.
Well, start swimming.
And if it's in the north of Norway, it's even more because Oslo is in the south of Norway.
We still need to figure out what country we're going to have the Sultans meet up in.
Belgium.
Which one is the
Of course that's
cheapest?
your fucking boat.
Which is the cheapest?
Well, yeah, which country has the cheapest booze?
Belgium.
Oh, well, yes.
Well, I think that rules out Norway, because can't you literally just take a 5-minute drive to Sweden and get cheaper booze?
It's not a 5 minute, it's a hour and a half, and it's totally fucking worth it.
An hour and a half will barely get me to another city.
Yes. We're a bit different in
Guess
Norway.
bloody trimmed a whole new country.
And by the way, if you want to take a car to drive from Oslo to my town in Belgium, it's more than 16-hour drive.
That all. Again.
He lives in Australia. The travel for him is a completely different beast.
Yes. Distance mean. Actually, how's the joke go? In Australia, 100 years is a long time. In Europe, 100 miles is a long distance.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's usually England and America, but I can. It's easy enough to change for Australia. and
It
Europe.
works well on everything, I suppose.
Yeah. Actually, what we need to do, if we ever get stupid amounts of money, we need to do a Sultan's road trip. We're going to start at the boot of Italy. Then we are going to detour via Scotland and then make our way to Russia.
What?
Yes.
Why Russia? I don't like Russia.
Do you?
For the
Do-
memes! Do you not understand the memes?
I don't
Do
like
you-
Russia!
Do you understand that from the south of Italy to Scotland, there is like, I don't know, 5,000 kilometers?
He says to the Australian.
They have
But
no
yes, that's the
concept of
point.
direction.
That's why it's like a several-month road trip. Hell, we could probably fund the fucking thing just with the videos on YouTube.
That'd be fucking cool.
I'm sorry, only 3,000 kilometers to Edinburgh.
Hold on, let me get up Google Maps.
Edinburgh.
But again, no, what I want to do is I'd love to take a year or something and just drive all of Europe and England.
Well, that will take a year.
Like Dad said, imagine how good it'd be for the memes. Start at Sicily.
I'm too lazy. I have work to do.
Italy. You're an author. You can write from the back of the fucking van.
Do you understand the concept of inspiration, concentration?
How much inspiration will you get from driving all of goddamn Europe? Get in the van, Chris.
We'll just let you have
No.
a box to put over your head. No worries. You won't even have to see the gypsies.
Nah, thank you.
Yeah.
I will be the cliche autistic person. I know. I don't want to go out.
Look, Chris, you can either join us in Sicily and enjoy the trip willingly, or when we get to Belgium, there's going to be a black windowless van pulling up in front of your house, and you're going to get sacknapped.
I will be okay.
Of course, there's going to be a frog
part.
painted on its side, though. This weird brown frog painted on its side with a cigar.
I will be okay for just joining you a bit, you know, like maybe 2 or 3 days tops, and then I will go back to my home.
Yeah, Chris doesn't seem to understand how a kidnapping works.
No, because I'm not willing.
They don't...
I will defend myself.
Bye-bye, Numadon. Yeah, it's clear that the Belgian doesn't understand the concept of fucking kidnapping.
Yeah, no.
Adam's like, Chris, would you like to play the rape game?
I know the joke. You already told me.
That's the spirit. Yeah. God damn it. Mounts is so difficult to do.
But seriously, with things like that, you know, road trip and being outside, you know, socializing and all, I'm a mess pretty quickly.
You say that like it's any different for the rest of us.
Yeah, no, I will be a pain in the ass, and you will say, we will not see.
They're already taking Trym.
Yeah,
you're not taking my spot. I have a reputation to uphold. Whatever whatever pain in the ass you do, I'll just double it.
Do you have like real autistic tics or mannerism?
No, but again, you're not understanding how kidnapping works. If you get too annoying, we'll just gag you and stick you in the boot again.
Yeah, I will be unconscious for most of the trip then, because
we'll use smelling.
I will be a pain in the ass.
We'll use smelling salts on you, no worries.
Yeah, Chris really doesn't understand how this whole kidnapping thing works.
Nah.
No.
You see, consent is not necessary.
In fact, consent is entirely against the spirit of the thing.
Yes. Just like the grape game. Just without the G's.
All aboard the grape train.
There's this one guy I work with. He picked up a grape once. I was making fruit salad and I used grapes for it. And then it picked up a grape and it held it between his fingers and he said, like, you know, I love grapes. Especially when you remove the G. And then he ate it and walked away. I was like, what the fuck? And the best part is one of the sweetest waiters were standing beside me. And it was like, she just got the face, you know?
The face.
You know when they can't even.
Oh, I'm happy.
Happy for what?
I'm happy because I've uploaded, you know, like program my video, the one I was speaking about for Sin City, and I use, you know, like clips of the movie, but I try to make very short ones so YouTube will not be mad, and he wasn't mad. It's okay. YouTube say it's okay. I'm happy.
YouTube didn't molest Uranus.
Well, what Chris had to do to be allowed to show the clips.
Fuck you up the ass.
Who is fucking me in the ass?
YouTube.
No, not this time.
Not
Hey,
this side.
Besic, what he
Excellent.
had to do to be allowed to show the clips is something completely different.
But seriously though, I was thinking at one time I seriously considering maybe sell my body to make money for my books.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Oh, Chris.
Well, at least it shows dedication to his craft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as I said in one of my videos, this is not the only thing that makes me happy, but it's a thing that when I realize that I may have one chance to make a living with my writing, it was like, oh my god, it's a revolution. It's my life is changed and all. It's very important for me.
Yeah. Well, even if the Kickstarter doesn't work, which I have a feeling it will work. Just
I
make
hope.
sure, just know that, just make sure that you can just keep trying. It's not over until you're dead, and you're not allowed to
Well,
die.
we might have more luck. We might have more luck if Ardent would shill us on all the fucking podcasts he keeps getting invited to.
Yeah.
Because he's a social fucking butterfly, the little bastard.
Yeah, and I'm quite jealous of his friendship with Yeez. I don't know if you know her, Yeez.
Yeah, Discord and Dragons.
Yeah, she's
Fuck
very
her.
nice, and I really hope
Fuck her.
that I can. You don't like her?
No. Ardent's a fucker.
Ah, okay. I hope that I can host her on my channel for an interview that may one day go on her channel, because she know quite a lot of influential people.
Who? Discordia?
Yi is the eunuch.
Huh?
The girl who make the dragon discordant stream or something like that.
Discord and Dragons
Yeah.
live stream is the
Oh,
eunuch.
I have no idea who that. Fuck. Sorry, I don't know who that
Enough
is.
subscribers to be worth our time.
Well, I can. Hey, link her in the chat.
Arden's like, he's calling me a prick. And to be fair, I should be shilling Soldens as well. Which reminds me, I need to shill tomorrow night when I'm on the brunch cast. Yeah, he's going to be on the brunch cast. He's a bloody social butterfly. Then again, he might be the only one here who's just weird instead of autistic.
Well,
and Alden, you should be happy because Trym is calling you Trym or Bezek, I don't remember, calling you a prick, and this is your wrestling name.
Yes. I'm convinced that Trym isn't autistic, but he's autism adjacent.
I mean, we wouldn't be too wrong. Once my one of my fucking bosses asked me if I actually was, and I just told him, I have no goddamn idea. And it's like, fair enough.
Maybe? Question mark. Strikes.
That was my answer. It's like, maybe, I have no clue. I know how I behave sometimes, and it's an upward hill at times. But
it reminds me that I think I talked to you about the two crazy chicks who try to destroy me and my business and all, and they say that I'm actually not autistic, that I'm lying, and it's a story and all.
Do you ever want to lie about this being this fucking miserable?
yeah, sure. Why would you lie about that?
And it reminds me also to go back to Yiz. I'm sure that Bezek, you would love to go to her camping trip of Yiz.
I just go camping. Don't.
Oh, I see. The tomboy thing, the reverse foot.
What?
Yarnet's last night's Yarnet stream got so spicy that he yeeted before he finished. How did you manage that, Ardent?
Huh. I mean, well done, dude.
Where went you, Ardent?
I'm a bit happy for you for being this capable of talking with people, Arden.
Yeah.
Which I was good, but hey, I'm not gonna start cussing you out because I suck.
What?
He's wearing his dick.
Ardent, I can't hear you. Okay, that was just pathetic.
God damn it, Trym. Get what you fucking asked for.
I can't hear
So
her.
tell your story, Adam.
Oh, well, I can't really reference it too much here, but needless to say, Discordant Dragons is a damn good time. We got, he is like bring what she calls treasure to the end of the stream, and one of those was an older cartoon. And I won't even reference the title of the cartoon here because, well, that's
Smithy?
probably what got us yeeted.
Oh.
Oh, very nice.
It was from the 40s, and I think you could
Oh.
reasonably say it
Oh,
was.
the very old Mickey Mouse, maybe.
Oh.
No, but it was a Frizz Freeling. But it was I think the nicest way to describe it would be racially insensitive.
Yeah.
At least by our standards.
Please say
Our
so accurate.
standards. That's pretty.
The standards of today.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like Bleach says, Salt was accurate.
Spicy boy.
Yeah, kind of.
So yeah, you need to share us to your friends, Arden.
Yeah, I need to try and remember to do that.
I won't force you, but I'll appreciate whatever
shout
shout out I can get.
Oh yeah, no, I generally, anytime art comes up, I'll usually throw your name out, Trym.
Yay!
Anytime drunken articles from to the equator come up, I never mention Bezic because I just don't like them.
Perhaps you should
I
try to
know
be
where
more
you
nice.
live, Arden. There can't be that many houses for me to set on fire.
I think we're all just terrified you're going to bring the drop bears with you when you come.
What makes you think they have it already?
By the way, Alden, yeah, if you can drop my name to Yes to maybe do something together.
Okay, yeah, I'll mention it to her.
So what is her
All
thing?
aboard the grape train.
What thing?
What is thing?
What is a yiz?
What
Trym wants
is
to be
Jesus thing? What is the thing of that YouTuber?
What is Jesus' thing?
Oh my god.
She speaks mostly about social stuff with the lens of white positivity.
Okay. Well, that's nice. Respectable.
And she do sometimes camping trip or something with friend, and she do a very like America good time with
Nice.
guns and meat and yeah.
America is a good time. America!
Fuck
yeah!
What to say, motherfucking day? Yeah.
Oh, she married. Nice.
America. Going to save the motherfucking day, yeah. America.
What are you doing, Trym?
Having fun.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He's...
It's almost like you're destroying your own drawing.
I'm going to guess he can move those layers to the back.
Yeah,
Yes.
he'll probably move the layers.
I'm putting him in the front because, fuck
so
it.
you can see them.
Yes. But I'm doing this so I can easier see what I'm trying to turn into a fucked up background.
Oh.
And I haven't seen the time. It's already past 6 p.m. So I'm gonna leave you guys and eat something, and then I will go to bed not so long after.
It's been fun having you on, dude. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
That's
no
a good
problem.
time. See you later, Chris.
See you guys, and thank you for talking to me. Bye bye.
Anytime, buddy.
Hey, Celis popped in and says America's in need of saving, I think. Abso-fucking-loodly-doodly.
America is in need of saving so that they can save the fucking rest of us.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Save yourself before you save us. So hurry the fuck up.
Yes, President Bleach.
You're calling.
President Bleach? I think I think you'll find that will be shortly be changed to Benevolent Dictator Bleach.
I mean, it would be fun at least.
Better than their current one.
Yeah, not so benevolent, very much dictator.
Yes.
I thought it was
Yeah.
corpse. I thought it was corpse emperor, but okay.
Lich King.
Yeah, well,
I'm
when you say
not.
king,
Sorry, I'm not. I just don't want to keep going with that.
a Lich King whose last track was phylactery, maybe.
Oh, is this phylactery in Pelosi's house?
What do you think they used the hammer for?
What do you think Hunter's been smoking?
Smoking his phylactery. He was using it as a
Oh,
crack
Prime
pipe.
wants DeSantis 2028 with graveyard dead vice president.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
Oh,
can you imagine
yeah.
if Grady Judd ran for president?
Oh God. At least he's got a track record on being tough on crime.
Yeah.
And he's pro 2A.
Is he really? I'd never have guessed.
So Ardent, how are you doing then?
Evil can never be dead enough.
Yeah.
One of the best lines I've ever heard of a law enforcement officer.
It is.
I'm doing pretty good today.
Yeah.
I got a couple of days worth of videos done.
Yeah.
Today's video went up. It's Terra Nova Tuesday, of course.
Terran
Because
off
I'm
a
from Newfoundland.
Tuesday?
Yeah, Terra Nova Tuesday sounds better than me trying to come up with an alliteration for Newfoundlandia.
Oh, Terra
So I just
Nova.
went
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nuevo.
Oh, that's Portuguese.
I know.
Portugal.
Let me see. Latin, Spanish,
Portugal,
and Italian are all
Portugal.
Terra Nova.
They're kind of galled in Portugal.
Portugal.
Monte Carlo.
Let's see. Fucking hell.
So what do
I
you
don't
think
know why
about
that's hurting
2A? Private citizens should own M1 Freebrooms and M32 grenade launchers. Well,
Yes.
I think the right to bear arms should at minimum extend to anything that's man-portable. If you can pick it up and carry it, you should be allowed to own it, bare minimum.
Yes, but the problem there is that Elliot Page would not be as capable of defending himself as I would be.
Since
Because I
when
pick up
can
Elliot Page
can
and use him to
Elliot
beat another
Page defend
motherfucker.
himself?
Yes, but as a general rule, if it's generally defined as a man-portable, that counts as bearing arms.
Yes, but well, fair, yeah.
I don't know if tanks should be protected under the Second Amendment, but they should totally be legal.
I will point this out. Back very early on in the existence of the United States, there was concern about privateering and piracy, and a shipping business owner contacted, I forget who it was exactly. I think it might have been Alexander Hamilton, and he said,
Yeah.
"Sir, I need to defend my shipping. I need to defend my business. Does the Second Amendment allow me to own a mortar? Or a cannon, sorry." And Alexander Hamilton's, assuming it was Alexander Hamilton, his response was, fuck yeah. America.
Bro,
Yeah.
dude, Okay, let me introduce you to this funny new thing. Let me introduce you to this new wicked
I'm not
idea.
saying that tanks
Gun.
and aircraft shouldn't be fully legal, Bleach. I fully support privately owned tanks and aircraft.
Oh,
But
but yeah, I'm sorry. Can we switch to point to something less politically, please?
What's political about owning guns?
It's too. It's YouTube. It pisses me off.
Or get the fuck out.
Huh?
AK-50
or get the fuck out.
That'll be nice.
All aboard the AK-50 train.
Beautiful. It's not that
So
I
that's not
disagree
political,
with
because
it,
now
but
we're
I
talking
know that
about
if
engineering.
anything's gonna happen, it's just gonna be some bullshit happening again. Because you're not allowed to say your opinions anymore. Fucking bullshit.
These aren't opinions, these are hate facts. Get it right.
Yes. Horrible fact, which just happened to be true.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's see. I'm really shit with drawing backgrounds, but hey.
It's never stopped you before.
I know, right? That's the fun fact. That's a hate fact, actually.
My favorite kind of fact.
Yes.
Like what?
You say so, as if it's a problem. What?
Oh, look at that. The drop bear has mysteriously disappeared.
Yes. It's hiding
He
in
climbed
plain
the friggin'
sight.
tree, didn't he? God damn ninja drop bears.
Yeah, he's waiting for his moment to strike.
Yeah. So, do you guys remember the old 80s ninja movies? Like the really early 80s ones with Sho Kosugi?
We weren't here for the 80s.
I'm aware of that. Sorry, let me rephrase. Have you ever seen the early 80s ninja movies? With Sho
Ah.
Kosugi?
No.
Pops.
I mean, the early 80s ninja movies. If it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, yes. If not, then no.
Ah, okay.
I mean, the 80s was a fun time. It was a strange time, but it was a fun time.
Yes.
Oh yeah, these things were wild. I remember watching them when I was like 6 and 7 years old. Guys just hacking each other in half with friggin' swords.
My parents didn't like me watching the movies from that era for some weird reason.
Is that how you knew they were good movies?
Pretty much. Isn't that how every
You see-
kid knows a movie is good when their parents desperately try to keep them away?
Oh god, Samurai Cop.
Samurai Cop?
The Samurai Cop is a fun fucking ride, buddy. Yeah, no, when I was a kid, my folks would let me watch those movies, those really violent, gory movies, but they made it very clear that they weren't real, and they refused to let me watch the actual news.
Fair enough.
Which at the time meant that I wasn't being informed, let alone being misinformed.
Could have been a lot worse.
That's true.
Yeah, he could have been listening to the news.
Could have been even worse, I suppose. I could have been in that Jackson 5 tribute band.
Oh, baby, baby, da da dee.
Doodly doo, hoodie doo.
It's amazing how much the background on your screen actually looks like the area of Newfoundland I live in, Trym.
Oh, thank you. I hope that's a good thing.
Yeah, no, it's just one of those weird things, like Norway, Iceland, Ireland, Newfoundland, even down into Maine and that area. A lot of the terrain, especially on the coasts, it all looks very, very similar.
Mm-hmm.
To the point that I'm willing to bet that you could pluck somebody out of Norway, drop them in one of the empty bays in Newfoundland, and they'd be completely frigged but think they were still somewhere close to home.
Sort of, maybe. There we go.
Crazy, isn't it? How the world can be like that in places.
Yeah.
Then there's
there's-
fucked up places like Australia.
I was going to say, there's even parts of Australia's coast that kind of look like here, but not really as close.
You could definitely tell that something was off, I reckon.
Yeah.
But it'd be hard to place it.
I think what happened was...
Then you'd see a eucalyptus tree and go, oh, fuck, I'm in California.
Californication.
Then you see a kangaroo and go, ah, shit, I'm in Brazil. If you don't know your geography. Yes, Bleach, almost like it's the North Atlantic.
Actually, most idiots would be like, oh, no, Austria. No.
Oh, I remember the first time I watched one of those Talking to Americans videos, and they asked somebody to identify this country, and of course showed them a picture of Australia with no text. They went, oh, that's Austria. And I thought, oh, no. Oh,
Here we go.
We're all doomed. We're all doomed.
I mean, it's America.
And then it just got dumber.
Prime Knight says, so a king cobra was loose in a zoo in Sweden for about 3 weeks. It was able to escape as the low energy lights didn't get hot, so the snake went through the fixtures.
Oh my god.
Now, who
It
would
was
have thought
loose in
modern
the
lighting?
zoo for 3 weeks? Holy crap a doodle.
Hey guys, what do you
This is the king
think?
cobra. What's it gonna do? Well, other than spit venom 10 friggin' feet.
I'm thinking of calling it here.
I say no.
Oh, yeah. Oh shit, it's been that long already?
Yeah.
How long?
Oh wow, I came in really late.
Jesus, 2.5?
hours.
Fuck me.
Yep.
We've been having fun.
Yeah.
Well, looks like I managed to keep my streak of just needing 3 videos to finish a drawing. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here, guys,
Now,
is the
Jeff-
drop bear. So maybe,
So,
just maybe,
why are his toenails so damn clean?
because it's the only thing he manages to clean. Everything else is just a mess.
Ah, okay.
Let's see. Maybe.
You've got a freaky voted by Celicid.
I got a freaky?
Working as intended.
I have to. I'm grabbing that name and I'm just going to throw that into Google Translate and see what we get. Because I really want to know what that is.
I want to try. Okay, I want to try something before we call it here. I mean, we got time.
Yeah.
It's detecting his English. What a lie.
I mean, proper nouns usually do that.
Yeah. Do I try it in Greek for fun? No. Not Greek.
Well, it's probably like Irish.
What is a Seleucid? Oh, okay, so Hellenist. Oh, okay, so that should have translated from Greek because it's a Greek word.
Really?
Yeah. So now it's just a question of what the hell does Argyrospires mean? Or Spide. Which is probably also a Greek word.
Agora spider?
Gyra is whirling, twisting, spinning, something along that line. I don't know. It dancing Seleucid? Seems to have a bit of an issue in his nose there, Trym.
Yep. I mean, when your diet consists mostly of meth and human souls, it's kind of difficult.
And ketchup.
No,
Apparently.
yeah, totally, it's ketchup. It's ketchup, Susan. It's ketchup.
Yeah.
Meth, human souls, and ketchup.
Yeah.
So a Tuesday.
Yeah. I mean,
yes, commonly known as a Tuesday.
Let's see. Just...
Or a Luxembourg Thursday. I haven't decided.
We don't talk about Luxembourg here. They're scary.
Liechtenstein?
You want to touch my stein?
Or sorry. That's clearly meant to be Liechtenstein.
Stone. I just prefer to say
Lick my
stain.
stones.
Ligma stones. Hey, didn't one of the Twitter... didn't a bunch of memesters just go out, pretend to be fired from Twitter, and then Amita is like,
yeah.
So what's your name? Ligma... What was it?
Yeah, it was, one guy was, like, Daniel Ligma, and the other guy was, like, Fred Johnston or something.
There we go, Ligma Johnson.
Yeah, so it was Ligma Johnson.
Yeah, and they really should have had another guy who was named, like, Pierre Balzac or something.
Ugh.
Ligma, Johnson, and Balzac. We're planning to open a firm.
Beautiful. There we go, let's...
Please Steven says it means very generous donor to Trym. Ah, cool.
Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna try something here. It might work, might not work, but if it does, it's gonna be kind of interesting to see how it goes. Trying to get some practice in with liquids and shit right now.
Oh.
You can laugh as much as you want. I know what I said. Context matters.
No. Ruby Tuesday. Is that a Beatles song? Or is
I
that
think
Stones?
it's definitely a song. It's someone's song.
It's Rolling Stones.
In the arms.
Yeah, that's Rolling Stones.
In the arms of the angel. What?
In the arse of the angel.
Hey, what kind of fetish?
Thing.
You got some interesting fetishes, my dude.
Touched by an angel was really not what people thought it was.
And that's how you get the Nephilim.
Apparently, yes.
I mean, literally.
Apparently, Ruby Tuesday is it is a Rolling Stones song. It's also a restaurant chain
Oh.
in the States.
Question:
Ruby
How
Tuesday?
sued are they?
Oh,
Or
there
how
we go.
much?
The gear spies
I'd
for
say they
elite
were probably
Macedonian
licensed.
soldiers to carry silver-plated shield. So a gear spied should mean silver shield. Oh,
I
okay.
will let you
Guys in
check.
Argentum. I
Cool.
see. Oh,
Where you
fucking
learning?
Chris, he's off to play video games. That bastard. I saw him on Steam.
Yeah, I know. Always when he has an excuse, it's like I'm gonna go play. I'm
I
going
mean,
to
we'd at
play.
least perspective is like, fuck you guys, I'm off to play video games.
Kind of respectable, yes. But I mean, he's Belgium. They're not exactly known for their overly politeness. Historically, at least.
You're not exactly known for telling the truth, you mean?
Sits there and hunts for himself while playing Horus Heresy about treachery and
Aspida
brutality.
is the shield.
There gets. Doobie-doo.
Yeah, I don't know Greek well enough to say whether that's good or bad.
I have no idea.
And Bleach is pointing out that it is in fact a restaurant.
It's all Greek to me.
Da 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 da. There we go.
And then the Benny Hill theme started playing, and Bezic started chasing Trym around the room for no apparent reason.
And
please,
then I screamed the Wilhelm scream. And then I fell and screamed the Wilhelm scream. Again! Ah! Nobody can fucking
That is
replicate
probably
that.
that is probably one of the best used sound effects of all time.
The Wilhelm scream?
You
Bleach, I believe the touched by a Saxon, wasn't that also the subtitle for the 13th Warrior with Antonio Banderas?
Touched by a Saxon.
Or possibly King Arthur with Clive Owen? And my god, how bad a movie was King Arthur with Clive Owen?
I haven't seen it, so I can't really comment on it.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it.
good makeup, reasonably good fight choreography. And the historical accuracy, Sesame Street is better for historical accuracy. Oh, do you guys even have Sesame Street?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or we
What do they
have
call it
something
in
called
Norway?
Sesame Station.
You have Sesame Station. Okay, what
Yes.
have you got, Bezic?
I've just straight out got Sesame Street.
Ah, okay. We had Sesame Park here in Canada for a while.
Sesame Park.
Yeah, but you guys probably had copyright issues.
No. I think they tried to do something different for almost every place where they were doing it.
No, we straight up got the American version.
Oh.
Da,
Okay.
da, 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 da,
What you
da.
should have had was like Sesame Humpy or Sesame Bogan or something.
Sesame Outback.
Or Hogan. It's Hogan is the building, isn't it? I believe I've offended his sensibilities.
Maybe.
Maybe.
There we go.
Or
Trying that one.
He's off for a pee.
What are you saying?
It looks like ketchup and molasses.
Yeah. A little mixture.
Which is exactly what it is, Susan.
Yes.
Ketchup and molasses. It's Russian dressing. Leave it alone.
He's just had a bad day, you know.
Burn it and Owen with fire. Owen Wilson?
Oh shit! What
I'm
the
back,
fuck?
cunt.
Hello, Betty boy. So, what do you think?
Right, so the glorified the glorified lean-to is a humpy, and a Hogan. You're thinking of Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee.
I thought Hogan was a type of tent or like semi-permanent
No.
encampment.
A
Maybe
Hogan
I'm
is
thinking
not.
about okay, that might be an Americanism then.
Yeah. Well, as an American, when you're thinking Hogan. Yeah, Hogan, you're thinking of Hulk Hogan. Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
Possibly.
Oh, yeah, here we go. A Hogan is the primary traditional dwelling of the Navajo people. Well, there you
That's
go.
what it was. Navajo. Okay. So what's a bogan?
Yes. A bogan is Australian white trash that makes white trash look smart.
Oh, okay. So it's
I thought you meant boggard.
No, a boggart
a
is
boggart is
different.
something else entirely.
Yeah, it's a monster.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, from the United Kingdom-ish area,
Hmm.
I believe.
And a bug is Swedish for homosexual.
Speaking of boggarts, or actually, I don't think I've ever said that word out loud before.
Boggart.
But yeah, have any of you read the Last Apprentice / Warzone Chronicles?
What was the author's name?
I've seen the movie, but nothing else.
Joseph Delaney.
Possibly. I know I've read something by him.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a crying fucking shame that he absolutely killed it in like the last book or two of the original trilogy, then the sequel trilogy. Apparently, it gets better in the sequel trilogy, or the sequel series, but I highly do not fucking recommend. If you've never read it, I do not recommend, which is a shame because it starts out brilliant. Like the first 6 books are some of the first 5 book or so books are some of the best I've ever read when it comes to that kind of genre, but then it turned into Witch, the Cuckening.
Disappointed. How would you call the audiobook? Because I don't really read much anymore. I mostly listen to audiobooks.
I'm talking about the book, so the audiobook's got the same problems. Look,
Okay.
unless you're a fan of Nita Rare and being cucked, I highly do not recommend.
Alright, sounds good to me. Then it's on my do not even bother list.
Yes, which is a fucking shame because it starts out brilliantly. It's a completely new direction, entirely unique, and it's basically an alternate England with monsters. So it's a fucking shame that the bastard of an author ruined it. But yeah, I mean, I can go into more details if people want spoilers, but yeah, the fucking author's a dick.
Yeah.
Well,
I hate what he...
It sucks when the author ends up destroying their own product.
He did. He really fucking did.
Well, yeah, it could have been worse. Not PP, cute.
Yep.
It could have been worse, though. It could have been worse, Bezic. He could have had a stroke in the middle of the series and just left one of the main characters playing cards for 2 books.
You say that like it would have been worse. I'm very much not a fan of cuckoldry.
Who did you refer to there?
Oh, Robert Jordan.
Ah.
Wheel of Time series.
Oh, yeah.
He started off book 7, I think it was, with a scene where Matt is playing cards with his soldiers, and that was pretty much the only scene Matt appears in that book because he ended up having a stroke and forgetting that Matt existed until he went and looked at his notes for like the third book or something.
Yeah, Robert Jordan ended up dying before the series was completed, didn't he, poor bugger?
Yeah. Brandon Sanderson finished it and did a really good job, I thought.
Yeah.
I tried to listen through the Wheel of Time, but I dropped off after the 3rd book. Sorry.
Well, that's the biggest complaint I've heard about it is that it's just fucking slow as balls.
Yeah.
What has Prime Knight sent us this? Oh, I like that picture of Harry. That's pretty good.
What?
There's a picture of Harry in memes on the Discord.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah. Harry's not having a good time.
Oh, I like that one.
There's some right bangers in there, aren't there?
Oh.
Yeah, that one deserves the crown. Where is it? I had a crown a minute ago.
Finns never really bother with the cold. If there's too cold, they just add more vodka.
Exactly. It's going to be the Western Europeans that
what
end
were
up
these kids
cold.
thinking?
I don't believe they were.
Either that, or they're just really big fans of Canadian prime ministers.
Oh, that seems like a thing.
Yeah. Seems like a thing
Silly
you shouldn't
kids.
choose to be.
It does look like Justin Trudeau, though, to be honest.
Trudeau.
Yeah, though. I was about to say though, but, you know, language.
know.
Also known as the Chief Fuckhead.
That's not fair.
What's not fair?
He's not in charge.
That's what you keep telling yourself to survive, isn't it?
No, he's a henchman. He's not the chief villain.
Oh yeah.
Just
So,
like Biden, he's just a henchman.
so guys, how did you go with the plans of tonight with the Lord of the Rings game, War in the North?
Oh, Bleach is off making money.
Ah,
He did tell us if you check your friggin' Discord messages.
maybe didn't follow. Sorry, I was up late yesterday. Well, if you want, we can stream another game if you have the time, but if not, I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the day.
What time is it for you, you weirdo?
It's
Oh shit, it's not even 7 yet.
nope, 15 minutes and then it's 7. So I'm thinking
Oh,
about
that'd be why. Because again, daylight savings, so it's an hour later for me.
yeah, sorry, dude. Well, if you want to do something later, you can just hang me and we'll see what we can do.
Before we do, just so we can announce things, let's do some quick announcements as we go.
Alright.
Arden, you've got shit coming up. What do you got coming up?
Sultans of Chatelet.
Oh, he remembered! How nice!
I've got Sultans of Chatelet on Saturday, Patriot Brunchcast tomorrow night, my live stream on Sunday. Tomorrow, actually, if you check out today's video for Terra Nova Tuesday, I talked about how the local university has now dropped the original national anthem of Newfoundland because it isn't inclusive enough.
Oh.
And tomorrow I have already recorded the read for the lyrics of the song itself because I think it makes a good poem. So that's the Ode to Newfoundland tomorrow.
Cool. Newfoundland. Finland.
Newfoundland.
Yes.
At least I think that's how you say Newfound in Norwegian.
Newfoundland. Newfoundland.
Okay.
Or depending on which place you are. In my home accent, it will be Newfoundland.
Yeah, I'm not using that.
Just going through the list of the games Trym and I own.
If you ever are able to actually pronounce it in Norwegian, if any of the English speakers are able to pronounce a Norwegian word properly, I'll be impressed.
Hang on, you bigot. I never said I spoke English. I said I was from Newfoundland.
What are you speaking now, then?
Newfoundlandese.
Oh, smart.
It's a dialect of English where there are no requirements to make sense.
Bleach says he can do an hour starting in about an hour and a half.
Those 2 hours
An
left
hour's
of...
probably not enough to finish the game.
Wasn't
So
it like
we'll leave
2
it
or
until
3
we go
hours
another
left?
Yeah, it's like another 2 or 3 hours to finish the game. So the next time we play, it'll be good to kill the rest of it. Because we've got the campaign, then we've got like one of the other challenge levels, and there might be another one that pops up. So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, I need at least 2 hours so I can charge my headset up again.
Oh, 2 hours. Well, yeah, Bezic will be well and truly asleep and fucked off.
Yeah.
At 6 a.m.
Well, you can just ping me whenever you feel like. You can tell me after the stream whenever you. We can discuss the time then. Jesus. Fuck.
I don't
Works.
believe it's fair to you to blame Trym for the fact that you're awake at 3:45 in the morning.
Well, I wouldn't be.
He
if it
does
wasn't
have. He
for
does
Trym.
have a point. Well,
Yeah.
that's your fault for
Now,
being in
that's,
Australia.
That's not to say you shouldn't do it. I just don't think it's fair.
I mean, that is fair.
Oh dear.
So this time lapse will be up whenever Bezic gets his ass in gear.
I mean,
Probably
being
sometime
on
tomorrow.
time is a paid optional extra.
Uh huh.
Check out our subscribe star tiers for
Unironically, there is a subscribe star for Sultan somewhere.
Yeah,
It's Patreon.
it
There's
is.
definitely a subscribe star for my channel.
Well, I haven't made a subscribe chart. I haven't made a subscribe star for my channel yet because I don't really see people being interested in that. So.
Well, I mainly did it to reserve the names.
Yeah, that's
No,
fine.
that makes sense. Oh, speaking of things that have names that we rarely use much, um, I will quite probably be doing some writing over the next few months. So I'm thinking I may try doing a few short story sort of things and posting on the website.
Hell yeah.
Oh, very smacky.
If you ever
Sounds like
need
a
any,
fun-
drawn artwork for that, who to call?
Yeah.
Someone with
And
talent.
of course, a reminder in regards to Sultans that time zones have changed. So,
Oh, God. So we're an
yeah,
hour later.
so for Americans, yeah, for Arden, it's probably going to be an hour later.
Yeah.
And half of Europe has moved today, and I'm sure there's some weird country in Europe that moves on a different day. So, yeah, check your time zones.
Lucy Suomi. What's that mean?
Got no idea.
Is that two types of guns? Because I know a Suomi is a rifle. And I know what an Uzi is.
Bung bung.
It's a Finnish daily newspaper
Oh,
from
okay.
1919 to 1991. There you go.
Oh, okay.
New
Well,
Finland in Finnish. Oh, okay.
God.
Bring on the Iron Age. Oh yeah.
Bring on the Iron Age indeed. Don't you dare call me a Finland or a Finlander. I was
New
not
Finland.
We were not colonized by Finland.
Well, it would be better than being Canadian, though.
We were colonized by the Brits, as God intended.
And yet, there's a lot of French.
Oh, not in Newfoundland itself.
Close
we
enough.
Had to kick them out like twice.
Based. Very based.
I love that.
Yeah.
What have we got
What
on
did
the
we have to do?
possibles?
We had to see the French off twice, the Portuguese and the Dutch once each, and then I think we had some problems with Basque for a while, and that didn't last very long either.
Ah, beautiful.
I used to know a bunch of Basque phrases because I thought it would just be absolutely hilarious to speak one of the most obscure languages on the planet.
That would be Welsh.
I think there are
Sorry.
more Welsh than there are Basque, to be honest.
Probably.
Well, I'm gonna. Are you done with your shilling and announcements, Bezic?
Yep.
All right.
I think so.
Lovely. Then give Soul to Shadowlight, Bezic, and Ardent Party a look. And I want to say thank you to everyone who's been joining, and also thank to Ardent, Bezic, and Chris for joining me on the stream. Don't know
Also,
when
I would like to point out, ladies and gentlemen, that while Trym is wrapping up, you should be aware that he does in fact take commissions for artwork. Though he never bothers to tell anyone that.
Because
Fuck.
he's awful at shilling.
Yes,
Either
okay,
forgets
it's a
entirely or
learning
screws up
process.
Completely
Fuck.
inappropriate times.
I'm getting better. God damn.
Yeah. We all need to work on something, brother.
Pain. Pain.
Anyway, I'll be silent from here on out.
That's all
Go
right.
ahead,
I
do your
appreciate it,
close.
dude. Thank you. Well, then...
bitches.
Huh?
It's like, bye, bitches.
Oh, I thought it said lutefisk. The fuck? Well,
Someone's
then...
hungry.
From what I know, there will be another art stream on this Sunday. Haven't quite decided the time yet, as me and James Craig will do a little bit more chatting about his book, as well as Cyberpunk Edge Runners. So maybe I'll work more on a Cyberpunk drug. That would be cool. Well, then I want to say thank you for joining, everybody. I hope you had enjoyed the show, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye, man.